and somehow, man, you blew the line. Ian K, oh Ian K. He tells a joke, the room goes quiet, cuts a meal, starts a riot, says he's cool, says he's the best, but even his dog is unimpressed. Ian K, oh Ian K, what went wrong along the way? You talk so big, you walk so small, the legend of the drum ball. Ian K, oh Ian K. He showed up late, he left too soon. Say no key to every tune. If there's a way to get it wrong, Ian K, hold the sun. Ian K, oh Ian K. We're still laughing to this day. You keep on trying, that's your charm. A human falls along. Ian K, oh Ian K.
And now a man who's soaring to new heights means he's reaching the bottom shelf. A man who we all know and love as the pint-sized homo in the wrestling ring. It's the stepladder jackass, Ian K.
Hi, everyone. Happy Pride Month. It's Toxic Man Flu's favorite month. He's not joining us tonight because he's out at the Gay Man Islands getting his fleshlight serviced.
Of course, we have to start the show with the gayest man on it on screen already.
Freddie's not even here, and you're talking about him bad like that. You leave him alone.
Oh no, Man Flu. It's all you, buddy. It's all you.
Uh-huh.
Happy
I try
Pride
and make
Month,
a nice,
Tox.
jovial, Dr. Frank and Freddie.
Frank and
That would
Freddie.
be rolling.
No,
It's alive. My
I will
child's
not
alive.
acknowledge. I disavow. I disavow.
When are you just going to admit Freddie's your kid? Just admit that.
I've
You're
told
weird
you,
and
probably,
ugly. He's
I might
weird and
have
ugly.
like 100. I might have 100 bastards out there. I totally acknowledge that. I will also acknowledge that none of them are Fred.
Wait, you have 100 bastards?
I could possibly have.
So
few of
men
them here.
can have children.
There's a few of them here right now.
Sorry.
So men can have children? If you have 100
No.
bastards.
With the woman,
No,
yeah.
What is a man, Todd?
What is
I
a
was
man?
half
That's true.
the
What is a woman?
equation. Yeah.
You were half the equation?
Yeah, I was half the equation. So
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to hell.
Oh, I had to explain over the weekend to Roland what an otter was.
Well, it
yeah, I
wanted to be.
didn't know what that. I missed that reference, and I'm
It's the
sorry
other-
that I now yes
Other half of a bear
hmm
homosexual
And-
relationship is the otter.
and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked.
Yes.
So,
You should be.
I've never heard
I
this shit
am.
before. See, learn
Only
something
another
every
year,
day.
year and a half, and that Marine is going to understand not to ask me any questions because I'm an idiot.
I am a Marine, which means I'm a little slow on the uptake.
First on the beach, last to understand what's going on. That's how it is.
Oh,
They
well.
don't tell us
First
crap.
on the beach and first to take his trunks off in front of everyone.
That's right.
Wow.
That man's going in buck naked. No, that's his name. Buck naked.
He's going in
Wow.
with that guy
We're-
called Buck Naked.
Yeah.
Hey, well, the greatest Marine ever is a guy named Chesty Puller. That's
What a
hilarious.
great name.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is,
it is.
that is pretty epic as far as names
Yeah,
go.
that is a great name.
Before we go and talk about the Black Dahlia, let's talk
right.
about the box office numbers for Mango and Grok.
What?
Yeah,
Man,
it's been brutal, man. It's been brutal. Take a look at these numbers, folks.
I'm glad that my not going to it contributed to this.
Yeah. I'm actually one thing I am a little surprised about is that the international box office has crept up to 110. Before it was much lower, so it did help it get past the or almost to the 250 mark. But the thing that makes this movie just absolutely impressive is the week to week drop
Holy
of
moly.
7%. Again, this is a Star Wars movie, folks. A Star Wars movie, a Disney Star Wars movie. Let me clarify. And That's pretty devastating. What's even worse is the 81% Friday to Friday drop, which just goes to show you that these movies are pretty much always front loaded, and they just kind of like die off and peter off because nobody fucking cares.
$824 per theater on the 20.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I mean, granted, that's what? That's a Thursday?
Yeah, that was the Thursday.
I mean, that's still pretty bad.
If movies are good, people go out every night of the week. We used to.
Yeah, I mean,
We didn't care what night it was.
after work, we'd go see a movie and,
Something to eat and go out with a movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. But
What a
yeah,
waste.
this is a massive disaster, I'm going to say. I think it will struggle to hit 300 at this point.
I think what will happen is that they were talking in various shows about who's going to take the blame for this, whether it be Iger or Kennedy or whoever the new guy is.
It doesn't matter,
or
they're gone. I
Filoni-
mean,
or Filoni or Favreau. No, they're going to put the blame all the way down to Grogu. It's his fault. He'll take the blame.
well, I'm just saying, if you blame Iger and Kathleen Kennedy, it doesn't matter because they're gone.
Yeah, but the speculation is someone might have to take some blame. Well, it'll be Grogu. And they'll say, that's it, he's out.
Yeah, he's not bringing in that merch money like he used to. So,
Well, what is worse is this movie is breaking all the wrong records. The only Star Wars movie to fall out of first place after 1 week. And what did it lose to?
a horror film.
2 YouTube movies.
Yeah.
2 YouTube movies that combined cost $11 million to produce.
That is absolutely impressive and astonishing, and not a shock.
Yeah.
This is something that we've said before when it comes to Hollywood, is if they actually made cheaper films, they would actually make money. If Mando and Grogu cost $20 million, $50 million, it would have made money, hands down. But it didn't.
It's breaking more records than Kiss fans at a disco convention.
Oh. Kiss fans at an ABBA concert. There we go.
There you go.
Bee Gees, where's Gene Simmons?
The funny thing about it is Kiss would still be wearing more makeup than everybody else.
That's true. I'd like to see a makeup off between Twisted Sister and Kiss back in their heydays to see what would happen.
Pancake.
Poison. I mean, I don't know how those guys think that they're men by wearing all that crap. I wasn't into that stuff
It's
then.
glam. It's glam metal. That's what it is.
Whatever.
Glam rock.
It
Covers up
sucked.
a lot of sins.
Yeah.
Hair bands.
Hair bands. Yeah. Glam rock. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. That was.
Oh, you know what? All right, I got something. Let's kick this off. I'm going to ask the panel and the chat what you think the worst band of all time is.
Oh, but that's a tough question because there's so many bad ones.
Are you
that
talking about
aren't
ones
gotten.
purely because I don't like, or just like
Worst
because they
band of
suck
all
and like massively underperform?
Your personal one. Kind of like, I don't like Spider-Man, the thingy.
Yeah, but
I
there's
do
a
like
difference-
Spider Noir. I
there's a
watched the second episode
difference.
of that. It was good.
There's a difference between that and worst, though, because there's plenty of bands I don't like, but I admire their musicality, or at least I give them credit for doing what they do.
Okay, so the Ramones, did they have a lot of musicality?
No,
I love
but
the
But I
Ramones.
love the Ramones.
Hey, yeah, I was going
love
to
'em.
say,
That's the
don't
thing.
knock,
And you know,
don't
to
knock the Ramones.
Yeah,
What
to
are we
say-
doing
I'm
here?
not knocking the Ramones. We were talking about musicality.
It's not easy
I love the
to make
Ramones too.
2-minute anthems like that and make so
Yeah.
many of them.
So Green Day, same thing, 3 chords, giant dicks.
No.
So what's the difference? Except for the drummer. I like the drummer. from Green Day. He seemed
So
to be pretty
Green
good.
Day would certainly be in my list of potential candidates for such a thing.
Such a lunchtime.
Yeah,
Right.
for worst
But
band
see,
of all
that's the difference. The Ramones had 3 chords and kicked ass. Green Day had 3 chords and pissed everybody off. So
time. Yeah, but I don't think it's enough.
They had a few good songs, but yeah, as the
Winger.
world moved on,
Winger.
I'm not a big fan of Van der Graaf Generator, but I knew they could play.
what do you got against Kip Winger?
Kip Winger.
McCracken is now off the island with
Yeah.
Pink Floyd. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fired. Hey, kick him from
You
it.
haven't
Kick him from
experienced
the chat.
Pink Floyd at the height of an LSD speedball. event. You don't.
Yeah,
You've not
fair.
listening to.
If you're taking
Okay.
LSDs and speedballs, you're in deep trouble.
Yes.
Okay, there's a band that is very popular, and I'm going to say talented, but I simply just don't like. I'm not into their music, and that's the Beatles. I don't think they're
I
shitty
knew you were
band.
going to say that.
Yeah, I don't think they're shitty band by any stretch of the
You're saying
imagination.
that because it's hip to say that. You see.
No, I've never been a fan of their
Just trying
music.
to appeal.
Absolutely, hands down, never a fan. And like I said, it's not like I said that they suck. It's
Well,
not like
no,
they.
they're a
I
great
think they're
band. You just
terrible.
don't
I think they are very talented. It's just not my thing.
What about Jerry and the
I just
Pacemakers then?
not a
Did you
fan.
like Jerry and the Pacemakers?
What's that?
Did you like Jerry and the Pacemakers then?
I've never heard of them.
What?
Yeah.
You don't know your Merseyside band, then, do you? The
Apparently not.
Searchers. How about the Searchers? Did you like?
No.
I'm just quoting bands from Liverpool in the early '60s. You see,
You see, when I ask a music
I get a
question,
pass
I know
for saying that they don't suck. Yeah, I don't think the Beatles suck. I'm just I'm not a fan of their music. I don't like it. That's all there is
well,
to it.
that's a different thing from saying someone's just really shit all round. You know?
Yeah. I
Which is what
mean,
Talks was aiming at. Who is an actually legitimately terrible band that should never have been allowed near a recording studio ever?
Taylor Swift.
The whole band called Taylor
she had
Swift.
a lot of talent.
Does that
She'll love
does that even
contributors.
count? She's a solo artist, though.
I know.
It still doesn't change.
Good question.
my answer.
I'm really trying to
But
think.
what's your answer?
ABBA.
ABBA.
ABBA?
And my wife
ABBA?
loves ABBA,
Oh, come
and
on,
I
ABBA,
can't
lovely.
tell you how.
Come on, take a chance on me.
ABBA's great. They even had some heavier.
First of all,
Winner takes it
disco
all.
is an abomination.
They weren't
No,
all
it is
It
not.
is the worst music.
What do you
ever
got against
created.
Dancing Queen? That's like Tox's
Oh,
favorite
just-
song.
just-
They weren't
Exactly.
a disco
Yeah,
band.
of
They
I
course.
dress up for that shit.
They only did
Because
3
he's
disco
gay.
songs. They only
Only
did.
women and gay people like ABBA. Okay.
No, that is
I
not
love
true.
ABBA.
Yes, it is.
ABBA
I love
was
ABBA.
the
Brian,
highest selling band of all time
I
for a
I
long
don't
time.
give a damn.
They
I
weren't a
don't
disco
care.
band.
There were a lot of
Roland.
people. in-
Roland, please
They-
let me talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Brian.
They only did 3
Defend them.
disco songs. They weren't a disco band. They happened to do 2 or 3 songs that were in the disco genre. They've got heavier songs than Twisted Sister.
Yes.
They've got some songs that are more metal than Twisted Sister.
Wow. That's
No.
They're Swedish. Come on.
Why,
Well,
why are
interesting.
you
Strictly
lying,
speaking, one of them
Brian?
Norwegian, but the other 3 were Swedish.
Swedish
But
Norwegian,
I'm
right.
not telling you which one.
The Norwegian was the blonde with the big boobs.
Yeah,
all right. We have some super chats I want to get because
a really
John
awful.
Egger agrees with me. TVG Monster
Just
for
go
$2.
further than rap. Hey,
Hi, everyone. Hello, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you had a great weekend. And I would not wish you a Pride Month. A happy Pride Month, sir. TVG Monster, $5. I know who killed the Black Dahlia. It was a demonic wizard who cast a spell on Hitler, who sent a vampire back in time to kill her.
That would be
plausible
great, dude.
forward in
Days.
time because she
Aliens
died in
did it.
47.
uh-oh. John Edgar says you're his hero now.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll get to that. Pinochet's helicopter for $2. It wasn't. It's jumped. Damn it.
Sorry.
It wasn't me who did the Black Dahlia. Sorry, I have been away a lot. Well, welcome back, sir. You've been missed. I hope you're doing well. I got myself one of those things I used to have back in the day called a girlfriend. Hey, congratulations, dude. Right on, man.
I hope
That's good.
I hope she is draining your pipes.
Hope she doesn't end up like
Wow.
the Black
I thought you were
Dahlia.
going to say draining his wallet, but yeah.
She better not end up like the
Heck
Black
no.
Dahlia.
That's
If
after.
anyone deserves a blowjob that goes to full fruition, it's Pinochet. All the stuff he's been through. So
All right, John Edgar for $5. Yes, comics. I got named after John Lennon. I've heard every Beatles song ad nauseum, and I am so sick of them. You are my spirit animal now, LOL. That's funny.
I've never heard that song ad nauseum. Which one was that? Sounds like a great title for a record.
I think the title's actually called Imagine
Is that what the producer
Yeah.
said? Just that song's great, just ad nauseum.
Yep.
ad nauseum.
Pinochet for another $2. Talks, when you were out here, did you ever see Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon laser show they put on at the Museum of Science in Boston? My friends would drop Blotters. Okay, yeah. During that,
Just
all
thought of
the
a
time.
band. I've just thought of a band that I've never liked, and I really don't think are all that great. The Grateful Dead.
Oh, I have always hated those
I
hippies.
cannot
Not a
stand
fan
the
either.
Grateful Dead. Yeah.
Not a fan.
Hippies. It's the problem.
Majorly overrated.
Cool name. Not a fan of their music.
Fish, same way.
Mecca.
Mecca age 94.
Yeah. For $10. Do short people also start their stories like when I was little, or just say as I am today?
Oh, that's
As I am
that's a good
today, I
one.
was before.
Where was mine? Wasn't up there, Ian?
I don't see one from you.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. All
It
right.
finally got declined.
No, it
That
didn't.
stolen credit card.
Oh, shut up. Not a stolen credit card.
That credit card said Gary Buechler.
Seriously.
Nuclear.
He lifted it from his wallet when while Gary was in Japan. Yeah,
I saw him do it twice.
indeed. But yeah, okay, like band I just fucking can't stand. I'm gonna have to go with Springsteen. Not a fan of Springsteen.
I forgot,
Yeah.
about that one.
I never liked his music.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
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 I mean, okay. Journey.
Oh, come on. Don't stop believing, Talks. You might like them one day.
They need to stop playing that song. Actually, he's a great artist.
You're just a small
He's,
town boy.
he's
Aren't
passed on, but phenomenal artist, phenomenal entertainer. Okay, David Bowie.
you? Yeah, you mean, well, hey.
Though, Let's Dance, that song.
Stevie Ray Vaughan
Every
on the guitar.
back, oh my God, I know. And that's why I was like, okay, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I like Stevie Ray Vaughan. They played that song. That is the most overplayed song of all time. Next to
I
that
don't know.
TVG hates Journey. too.
is,
Journey was more overplayed than that, I think.
well, Let's
Don't
Dance
Stop Believing.
was the top 40 Casey Kasem and all that stuff. They played that for like 500 years in a row.
We
And
were
it just
talking
was
about
always on.
we were talking about this on my show today, which I'm sure you all watched. But
Which is why I got the genius of
things
talking
like-
about this now.
everyone loves Back in Black the album, but I could stand not hearing "You Shook Me All Night Long" ever again.
Don't
know,
you
it's-
dare put Zamfir Ron Paul down. I don't want that man is a master of the pan flute, and if you ever watch South Park, you would understand why the pan flute is so important to keep those hamsters in line, to keep the
Zamfir,
world from
yes.
blowing up.
Did he ever do any albums with Vangelis? I wonder.
I don't think so.
Do you remember those like television? I'm not gonna call them infomercials. How do you basically describe it? It's like the fucking pan flute commercials that they did.
Oh, they do that. The albums. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
30-minute infomercials. That's what they call them.
Hey, is
And,
that Freedom Rock? Yeah. Well, turn it up, man. You remember those commercials?
All those things. Yeah. Yeah.
Freedom Rock.
500 songs on 7,000 CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's kick off this conversation. I know that
K-Tel, that's right.
I was just trying to find a
K-Tel.
pan flute video for you.
K-Tel, yeah,
20 golden pan flute greats.
Columbia House Records, yeah.
Oh, God, I hate those
Who
guys.
could forget Zorba the Greek?
They dinged me on my credit report because I owed them like $2. Hate those guys.
What, Columbia House?
Yeah, Columbia House. I moved, and I owed them like $2, and you never got anything. But John Eggers, oh my God, my long lost cousins love AC/DC. AC/DC, another band that was 3 or 4 chords. That was very good. There they are. That's us in the sub. I heard those things in the subways all the time. Some of the best comedy I've ever heard in my life was in the subway. Yeah. I learned a lot in the subway.
You learned a lot in Subway. What, the Christophe Lambert movie?
Yeah. Everybody loved that Jared guy until, he was Cosby before Cosby.
Indeed. All right, now that holy shit, dude. Now that Roland threw down the fucking gauntlet for $200, it is time to set another goal. If the chat matches this chat, Ian will not become 003.5 licensed to work on a corner.
It wouldn't let me say ho. That's why it got rejected before.
That's funny. I hear this game is horrible and it promises to torture Ian for hours. I really watch. Do you really want to see him? Yeah, play this game. Awful game. Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. If we hit 400 tonight, that means you've defeated the evil Roland T. Wretched. And yeah.
Yep.
You know, Roland was in Journey.
Yeah.
No, I was not.
Damn, Roland, big dick energy at Comics Expense. LOL.
Yeah. Well, 150 was too easy.
Yeah.
No, this will be worse, Deeple. Trust me. I
hear this game is boring as fuck.
Yeah. I heard Az was melting down playing it, so not quite a Starfield.
Wait a second. Az melting down?
Yeah.
Never, no such thing.
Yeah, no such thing. Never happened.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the Black Dahlia, folks. This is I know that Roland, you wanted to mention this when we're talking about urban legends, or local urban legends, but this is actually not an urban legend. This is an actual murder mystery, which is actually pretty interesting. It's very fucking weird because of how gruesome it is. And I'm not going to read the article, but I do want to pull up the People magazine article on it because it actually has a lot more information on the Black Dahlia murder and along with speculation on who might have done it that a lot of the other articles I was reading basically didn't kind of cover. Roland, you seem to have a lot of interest with this story, so why don't you go ahead and kick us off with the Black Dahlia murder?
He's not that old enough to have done it, though, so it can't be him.
No, it's not me. Okay, let's see. The Black Dahlia sobbed in terror about a death threat before she was found cut in half inside the shocking, still unsolved murder. Yeah, this is particularly gruesome. I'm trying to remember the exact date. It was 1947.
Yeah, it was January 15th.
January 15th.
Yeah.
January 15th, she was found naked by a mother and daughter. And basically, she had been surgically cut in half. And also, she was given a Glasgow smile.
Yeah, she was.
Basically, where the throat is cut ear to ear, if I remember right.
No, she basically had it
was it's like the Joker thing.
Yeah.
You want to know how I got these scars?
I know how I got these scars. Yeah. So the Black Dahlia is Elizabeth Short.
Strange name, that Short.
I always wanted to say Elizabeth Smart because that was the girl that was
different
kidnapped.
Person.
Yeah, completely different person. The thing that's so bizarre about it is that initially the woman that found her thought it was a mannequin because of like the contorted position of the body and the fact that there was no blood at the scene, which is pretty fucking crazy. So she was exsanguinated and also had several internal organs removed. And they found both halves of her body.
Canadian healthcare for you.
Yeah, Canadian healthcare. And of course, this took place in the 1940s. And so the weird thing about it is that the FBI, when they got involved, basically was able to identify the woman within roughly an hour. And it was because they they end up using like a primitive form of fax that journalists were using to like fax stories, and that was how they were able to get her fingerprints to the FBI. And the FBI found that she had a record, nothing like serious. She was busted for underage drinking. There's like even her backstory is kind of fucking weird, because her father lost a bunch of money during the stock market crash in the 20s. And so they found his car abandoned on a bridge, and a lot of people thought he committed suicide. Well, it turns out he just fucking abandoned his family. This is one thing that we're talking about, or Talks mentioned, how people used to go and just randomly abandon their families.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was very, very prevalent.
Yeah.
During this time.
Yeah. He moved to Los Angeles and started a new family. So she went out there because he ended up making contact with her again, and she moved out there. And that's where she got busted drinking. It didn't last very long with her dad. She ended up moving in with some friends and got busted drinking and got sent back home. So eventually she goes back to pursue an acting career, and that's ultimately when she gets murdered. So if there's anything else you want to kind of add to that, Roland?
Well, yeah, there's just her whole story is like clouded. There were rumors, and it would be prominent for the time that a lot of these people that were trying to make it in Hollywood would have to. This was before before waitressing was proud and are prominent, and a lot of these young actresses would turn to prostitution when they couldn't get steady work in acting, and that's one of the rumors, that she was involved in that. I mean, the list of people that were suspects is like amazing. They actually had, although I don't think he was ever a serious suspect, they mentioned Bugsy Siegel.
Oh, interesting.
So there was some sort of connection there, and I imagine that goes back to the whole maybe the somebody ran afoul in the family, may have run afoul of the mob or something like that. Maybe she did, but like I said, none of the people they had ever really panned out. It's kind of weird because when you study stuff like this, usually these really violent murders are usually somebody that knew the victim. You usually don't get this randomness, something violent like this that's random. There's something below the surface with stuff like this. People just don't do this kind of killings.
The style of the murder was.
Well, I mean, it's like this takes some fucking effort, okay? Because like the thing that everything I've read is that she was surgically cut in half, right? Which meant it wasn't like somebody hacked her to pieces with a machete. It's not like somebody cut her in half with a chainsaw.
Just cut her throat and
that takes fucking effort, dude. To not just cut somebody in half like that, remove their organs, but also to exsanguinate them.
Is there any truth in the rumor that when the police first arrived on the scene, they all pointed at her and shouted, "Split her"?
That's funny.
Yep.
That's good.
Well, she was last seen at the Biltmore Hotel, which is a famous hotel and stuff around there. So I think that kind of leads to the prostitution angle of it.
Yes.
Well, that's one thing that the article mentions, that she didn't really have a job, but somehow she would have money.
Well, the theory I read
out of nowhere.
She worked as a call girl, and she became pregnant by the Los Angeles Times publisher, Norman Chandler, And then
He was one of the main suspects.
He arranged for a murder by the mob, Bugsy Siegel, the name you mentioned already, and it was done in such a way to send a message. I don't know who the message would be to, I guess, anyone else that thought of leaking things. Yeah.
Don't get pregnant?
Yeah, but this is there's not a lot of hard evidence to support any of that, but it is a fun theory.
Well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Wasn't some of her belongings mailed to, was it the Times?
Well, if it was the Los Angeles Times, that may have played a part in that theory.
It was the Los Angeles Examiner.
Oh, right.
Suspicious mail.
Opposition to the Times.
Some of her personal belongings.
Mr. Loiterlot says she was
had
working.
Her birth certificate, an address book, some other stuff in it, but they weren't able to track anybody down.
She was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true.
That much is
true. So this is one of the things that we're talking about.
Going anyway.
According to Shadow Dreams, Short departed on January 8th with a traveling salesman she had been seeing. They drove back to LA together, and he dropped her off at the Biltmore Hotel, where she claimed to be meeting her sister. Short sibling Virginia later told authorities they hadn't arranged to see each other. So yeah, she was probably seeing John. The hotel employees recounted seeing Short make several telephone calls in the lobby that evening, growing increasingly frantic. She finally departed the hotel around 10 p.m. And it was the last time she was seen alive. So yeah, the next few days. Go ahead.
I was going to say, after she was cut in two, was she renamed Very Short?
That deserves a rim shot, Talks. There you go. Okay, a few days of Short's life leading up to the murder have been shrouded in some degree of mystery. Her exact whereabouts are unknown amid. Actually, don't me. Is this blowing up? No, it's not. Let me blow the article up more so I can actually fucking read it better. Come on, Time Magazine. Stop that crap. Okay, her exact whereabouts are unknown aside from sporadic sightings and alleged encounters with Officer Merrill McBride, who claimed to have seen Short on January 14th, just hours before she was found dead. According to the Black Dahlia Avenger, which is a book, McBride told authorities that the woman believed to be Short approached her sobbing in terror and claimed that someone threatened to kill her. Short appeared to be shaken up and returned to a bar she had been to retrieve her purse, so McBride accompanied her. By then, the man was gone and McBride left Short's side. Later, McBride saw Short exiting the same bar with two men and a woman, and the officer checked in on her. Although she appeared to be fine at the time, Short was murdered hours later. I don't know. I mean, hours later, jeez. I mean,
well, they found they said that it was probably she was only dead 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
Before they found the body. So,
well, I'm just wondering how long does it take to exsanguinate a body? I mean, I'm assuming that she was cut in half and both body parts were hanging upside down to drain the blood.
I think we need to ask the chat. Has anybody ever done it before? Do they know?
Oh yeah, totally.
Right. Was anyone alive back in 1947? Had the ability.
The more problem is, could you actually do this like publicly and not have be assured that no one is going to stumble upon you while you're doing this? I mean, this isn't like, this isn't like running up and capping somebody in the back of the head and then just walking away.
This is basically you're abducting a person and then literally cutting them in half and then removing organs and draining the blood out and then posing it someplace. I mean, that's something that's going to take more than a couple of hours.
Yeah, which leads to the the primary suspect in all this, at least in my opinion, was actually a doctor.
Yes.
Right.
And his name was Walter Bailey. I know everybody says the other guy, but I think Bailey is actually the more likely one.
This one mentions towards the end. Okay.
Hang on.
Dr. George Holdell.
Yeah, Holdell doesn't really. He doesn't really fit. And the other thing about Bailey,
he was a doctor.
yes, they were both doctors. But Bailey actually lived.
Mystery
in the
solved. It was
vicinity.
Culture Casino who killed the
It was
Black
We
Dahlia.
knew that.
Yeah.
After inventing a time machine.
Yes.
Right.
So, sorry, Roland. Go ahead and continue.
What, time machine?
Yes.
Aliens have time machines.
Yeah, and there is a connection here. Bailey's daughter knew Short's sister. The doctor had an office near the Biltmore Hotel where Short was last seen, and the body was dumped a block away from Bailey's ex-wife's house.
Oh, interesting.
So, and an FBI profiler by the name of John Douglas basically profiled him. Said Bailey, he was desensitized to blood, was comfortable with a knife, and although he had a medical degree, he did work with his hands rather than his brains. He also had a strong but troubled link to the immediate vicinity of the crime. So, I mean, you know, all the evidence is long deteriorated. I mean, all these people are dead. You couldn't bring any of these people back into questioning or anything like that. So, you know, you're never going to get to the bottom of it. But he fits most
They
of it.
bugged
He
his
had
house, right?
No,
They
it was
wiretapped
Dr.
him.
Holdell whose
Holdell was
house they-
wiretapped.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Because
was wiretapped. Oh, okay.
yeah. All right. So he so this is basically getting into him, Holdell. He says he was known to throw parties for Hollywood's rich and famous and was rumored to be dating Short before her death per 48 Hours, the show, the program. Holdell was initially labeled a suspect in 1949 after he was arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting his teenage
What
daughter.
a wholesome chap.
Yeah, indeed. Although acquitted, his name was brought forth as a potential suspect in the Black Dahlia case. He was listed as one of the few remaining primary suspects when the case was discussed before a grand jury later that year. During that time, authorities wiretapped Holdell's home and recorded him making jarring statements seeming confessing to the 1945 death of his former secretary, Ruth Spaulding.
Spaulding.
Yeah, as well as a suspicious comment about Short's murder. Spaulding died of a drug overdose.
Wow.
Supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia, they couldn't prove it. They can't talk to my secretary anymore. She's dead. Holdell said in the recordings. Killed her, maybe. Killed her, maybe I killed her. Maybe I killed my secretary. Sorry. So this again, I mean, potentially good suspect. The one that you also mentioned, to Roland, seems to be pretty fucking good too. The thing that's interesting about it is that his son, after Holdell died in 1999, basically found a photo in his father's belongings that apparently that appeared to be Short. Now it's unconfirmed, but appeared to be her. While it was remained unconfirmed whether the photo is actually of Short, it began Steve's inquiry into her murder. In his years of research and investigation, Steve has come across other pieces of evidence tying his father to the murder, including 5 witnesses and newspapers describing him as Short's boyfriend. He also had former training as a surgeon at the University of California, San Francisco. So that's another thing that's kind of a potential. The one thing I thought was really interesting, and I don't know if you heard about this, Roland, or not, but they they think that there also might have been ties to the Zodiac killer.
Really?
Yes. Which was interesting.
They also had, I forget what I think they called it the lonely woman murders that were going on. It spanned across that time. It was like 7 or 8 women that were basically murdered alone in sort of the same violent manner. I think that stretched all the way up into like Canada, and some people conjectured that it could have been she could have been Smart could have been one of those victims.
She was mated.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they ever found out who was doing that.
They made her into pemmican.
I mean, there were just so many. You know, this is like Jack the Ripper 2.0.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts, man.
There was a lot of stuff going on at this time. To go back to me saying that, you know, people would get up and leave their families and do all this, and they would move, and it was so much easier to disappear back then. Some years earlier, about a decade before that, in Cleveland, there was the Torso murders, which were between anywhere from 13 to 20 victims, where these people were killed in the same basic way as the Black Dahlia. So 34 to 38, and of course World War II started, and then I guess all murders ended. But America was a really violent place in the 30s, right? With, you know, the Depression and everything going on. So who knows? It could have been linked to what was going on with the Lonely Woman murders. It could have been linked to some other stuff that was happening. I think there was some stuff going on in Arizona at the time. But it's not like this was unheard of.
Yeah.
I think it's because it happened in L.A. and she was a movie star. And it was
the war. I mean, she wasn't a movie star. She was trying to be a movie star.
She's trying to be a movie star. So it's that whole sob story thing. Yeah. And, but it was sensationalized there. And yet you have these murders in Cleveland. They weren't sensationalized like that. Go ahead, Brian.
No, I was going to say, though, that wasn't unusual in Hollywood in the 1930s. That there'd be a lot of people hanging around wishing to get an acting career. So that in itself wasn't unusual. There would be a lot of people hanging around the same places trying to do the same things. So,
but to have one murdered in such a way.
I think a lot of it, too, is that, I mean, I think the reason why something like that kind of gets overlooked, where, you know, L.A. is this big metropolitan area, right? It's not in the middle of nowhere. And so when something like this happens, it really does become news because, I mean, in a lot of ways, LA is kind of like the heart of entertainment during this time period. So it's big fucking news where if somebody in a flyover state gets murdered, maybe the rest of the world doesn't, or the rest of the country doesn't necessarily hear about it, where you will because it's LA, right? Because of the... I
mean, there were 1.5 million people in LA at the time.
Yeah.
When the murders happened in Cleveland, there was 350.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So
exactly.
News didn't travel the way that it did.
Yeah, it didn't travel as fast.
But the Black Dahlia could be put on movie reels that were shipped across the country, right? So they were using the social media of the day, and you were just coming back from World War II, right? And so 45, there were still a lot of people deployed overseas. There was still a lot of military going on, but there was a lot of military coming back, not having a lot of jobs. Industry was changing. So, yeah, it just, the country needed a story.
Yep. By the way, thanks for the raid, Eric. Appreciate it. But the one I thought was pretty interesting before we get into the second theory is then in 2018, Steve told the South Pasadena's that he had uncovered a 70-year-old letter from a former police informant who had written that Short was killed by a man named GH, which basically is the guy's initials.
Right.
And he believes that the reason why it was covered up, or basically why his father was never charged, is that because he was friends with various members of the police, that they basically covered it up. Now, this is one I find pretty interesting. This is a more recent new theory have emerged surrounding former pre-med student Marvin Margulis, who lived with Short for 12 days and was questioned by police following her murder. And this is where we start getting into the Zodiac connection, allegedly. According to the Los Angeles Times, an amateur codebreaker was looking into the Zodiac killer by using artificial intelligence to generate a list of 71 million possible 13-letter names after the notorious serial killer sent in a letter to San Francisco Chronicle with the words, "My name is," followed by the 13 character string of letters and symbols. The coder then used known details about the Zodiac killer based on witness descriptions and eventually narrowed down to one name, Marvin Merrill, which turned out to be the alias for Margulis, adopted following Short's murder. So, yeah, that's kind of freaky. Two veteran homicide detectives who once served in the LAPD, including former detectives who oversaw Short's investigation, say that several clues pointed to Margulis, who died in 1993, being responsible for Short's death and 5 murders attributed to the Zodiac killer. So that's the speculation of how this is connected to the Zodiac.
Yeah, well, they never solved any of that.
No, they didn't solve that either.
That's just insane. That one's just insane. The Zodiac killer is just like, God. You know, how do you...
I'm trying to remember, what was Zodiac? Was that in the 70s?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Later. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the 70s. But, you know, if it was an older person by then, they were young, maybe this was like, you know, starting out.
I don't know. I mean, that is a pretty big time gap.
68, 69.
Oh, 68 to 69?
Yeah.
Okay. So
you're talking 21. So you're talking about 21 years.
Then, I mean, it's a possibility he could be in his 40s or 50s during that time period.
Yeah, exactly. You're still capable of doing that at that age. So, wow. Yeah. That's, yeah, I mean, they had, well, you know, it's nice to know that you had the same wackos back then that you have today. The cops constantly had people calling up or coming in and confessing to the murder. I kid you not. The same thing you get today. I mean, that just must drive cops absolutely crazy, having to waste your time interviewing all these people just to find out all they want is some fucking attention.
Yep. And I honestly think that WG cracked the case. Okay, new theory. She had dirt on the Clintons.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
wouldn't be surprised.
It's interesting because of how fucking bizarre this case is. The fact that it's unsolved, and I mean, is it actually tied to the Zodiac killer? I don't know. But I think the Zodiac killer those killings were vastly different, right? I mean,
they were still, I guess it wasn't like exactly the same, but they were still violent in nature.
Well, yeah, they're still violent, but
yeah, the Zodiac killer didn't go around sawing people in half and taking out their organs and blood and whatnot. And,
yeah. So I personally, I don't think they're related. It makes more sense to be one of the doctors that was mentioned. What was the other one called? The Lonely Girls Murders, or
the Lonely? I believe it was called the Lonely Women
Murders.
Yeah, and it kind of fit the same profile as far as the type of murder. If you look it up, I think it was like 7 or 8 women spanning. I think it started in the 30s and ended
it wasn't
in like
Hillary Clinton, because Hillary Clinton has 14 letters, not 13.
one letter off. Damn it.
Oh, wait, she would have been Hillary Rodham at that time. Hold on.
Maybe that's it. Does that work? Is that 13?
Yes. That is 13.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Wow.
possible. We have
Solved.
cracked
It's
the case
13.
wide
We've
open.
cracked it.
It's
It was Hillary Rodham.
Rotten Rodham.
That's,
Rotten
I would
Rodham.
say hilarious, but it's not. It's not.
She could have been that. Maybe she was responsible for the Jack the Ripper murders too. Then, it's always possible.
Maybe.
Can you really rule it out?
Oh, the Lonely Hearts Killer. Is that the one you're talking about?
I think that might be it. I might have got it. Is it like 7 or 8?
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club
The
Band
Lonely
Killer.
Hearts Killer refers to
That's
a
it.
notorious 1940s American serial killer duo,
So it was the
Raymond
Beatles.
Fernandez and
Lucy
Martha
Scott
Beck.
McDermott.
The Beatles did it.
They conned, robbed, and murdered several vulnerable women. They met through newspaper personal ads. The couples were ultimately arrested for the murder of Janet Fay in Long Island, New York. This is Long Island or New York area.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I googled lonely women murders, and the only thing that came up was
You got a whole bunch back.
Got a
yeah,
lot.
no,
of
the,
I'm
no.
sure you
The,
did.
the only thing I got back was basically the Lonely Hearts Killer. So, and yeah, I mean I've heard of it, but I don't know the details of the Lonely Hearts Killer. But interesting, it's around the same time period. There's also the Honeymoon Killers. That was 2006. Oh, that's also around the Lonely Hearts.
Giving a set of killings a really nice, catchy name always makes it sound softer and fluffier.
Well, the funny thing about it is whenever you had like a big profile case like this, they always gave it a nickname. And the interesting thing about it is that her nickname was the Black Dahlia, because there was a movie that came out called The Blue Dahlia.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
around that same time period,
Yeah.
and she wore a lot of black, so that's where that kind of came from. So the nickname actually predates the murder.
I see.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know much about the Lonely Hearts Killer. I'm not sure where that took place. And you said these were murders that took place throughout the West Coast.
Yes, I believe it was all.
Okay. Let me put West Coast. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, it's the lone women murders.
The Lonely Woman murders.
Well, they're calling it the lone women murders.
Okay. Yeah. Now I found that. Yeah, the Lone Women Murders, 1940s. Between 1943 and 1949, a string of more than a dozen unsolved homicides in Southern California targeting women, many of whom were found nude and several beaten. It remains an unresolved series of mysteries.
Yep.
Huh.
They think because it was out here, and again we don't have a suspect, in that one. I don't even think they had a lot of suspects in that one. They were just totally baffled. Fingerprinting was for shit back then. Crime scenes were not properly preserved. Yeah, a lot of times you can even tell if a body had been moved or not. So
yeah, this is interesting. So when I search for it, it does bring up ties, or not ties, but it does mention the Black Dahlia.
Yep.
Yeah, the Lonely Women murder referred to a series of murders. I already read that. Many victims were found nude, several beaten, strangled, or sexually assaulted. Because the cases were never officially closed, they remain some of LA's most notorious unsolved mysteries. Historical context: the era during 1940s. I'll skip that. And it says Black Dahlia connection. Elizabeth Short, the most famous of these unsolved 1940s crimes. In the 1947, blah, blah. Okay, so that basically they're just not necessarily saying it's a part of it, but it's just that it's another female that was murdered.
Yeah, maybe not directly connected, but everything, it was all going on at the same time, and it's all flipping weird.
Yeah, it says speculation over the decades. Historians, journalists, and former law enforcement officers have grouped Short's death with others, lone woman murders. Okay, speculating that they might be the work of the same unidentified killer. Yeah, so the reason why they're called the lone woman murders is because they're basically women murdered alone.
Yeah, they target specific the murder specifically targeted women that were by themselves. Obviously, opportunity. You know, and especially like in the Black Dahlia's case, I would almost think you would have had to do it someplace else and then place the body.
Well, I mean, I think that's pretty
There.
apparent because if she was murdered
Yeah.
there would have been blood.
Yeah, and you know, and you really can't. Somebody would have had to have seen that. I mean, it is not a short thing. You're not slashing someone's throat. I mean, you know, and you notice like with the Ripper and stuff, as he escalated, he couldn't do things on the street anymore. He had to get these women into places. He had time to take his time and become more violent. He started out just basically slashing their throats and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
as the murders go along, then he starts disemboweling and stuff like that. He gets more violent.
Gets way more violent. Yeah.
And that's because he's also been given the opportunity to become more violent. You know, they suspect that London Bobbies a couple of times earlier were just within minutes of catching him, and maybe that's also the reason why he thought better of doing it in the streets anymore, is because a couple of times he was very nearly caught in the beginning, or at least having a London cop stumble upon what was going on.
Yeah.
And that may have drove him inside, and it also gave him a time to be a lot more violent and brutal with his murders. And yeah, I've studied. I'm a bit of a historian when it comes to Ripper. I find it. I don't know if fascinating is the right word, but it's very interesting.
Well, I mean, it is fascinating, though. I mean, it's one of those things. Whenever there's something that's so gruesome and atrocious takes place, and you know it's unsolved, it's like, what the fuck happened? You know?
Yeah, and through all the years, I still think it was probably the Polish immigrant. His name was, I think it was Kowalski or something like that. He ended up being institutionalized because he was a violent person. And coincidentally, the time he's institutionalized, the murders suddenly stop.
That's interesting.
And as you know, people like this don't stop till they're caught or they're prevented from doing it in one form or another. And he just way back in the 80s, but they've had like several. He profiled. They had a bunch of FBI profilers on a show in the 80s. Take all the main suspects, go through all the evidence like this. They had like 5 FBI profilers that all came to the same conclusion. It was him. Nobody dissented at all. And I mean, they
didn't think it was the Duke of Clarence at all.
No, they did not. Or the physician. I mean,
was he a butcher? Because I want to say one of the suspects a butcher.
Yeah, he was experienced with, and seeing they always went back and forth. Some said it had to be experienced. Other people said, no, this is just a guy that's just cutting stuff up. And that was probably the confusion from the police at the time, who probably didn't know the difference between precision use of a scalpel or a knife or something, and somebody that was just going to town. And I suspect that it was probably just someone who had basic skills, like a butcher.
Yep.
And
well, I mean, a butcher would make sense in a lot of ways.
Yeah. And he, like I said, he was a known violent, psychotic And like I said, they finally institutionalized him about the same time as the mortar stop. So, it all kind of fits together. And, and they've done all sorts of different movies over the years on the
Jack
Ripper.
the Ripper. Yeah.
Yeah. Depp did one.
From Hell.
Yeah, From Hell. And that was basically blaming the the chief surgeon for the royal family.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Ian Holm played that? Or is that Ian Holm played
Yep.
that part? Yeah.
There you go. You are correct. Yes, it was Ian Holm.
Seems to recall.
But the old conspiracy cover up with the Freemasons, and they went deep into the lore with that. I had fun with that movie because I just enjoyed how deep they were going, but I didn't take it seriously for a minute. And
You
then
mean it wasn't the Masons?
No, it wasn't the Freemasons. And then of course
all of them, not all of them, maybe some of them.
It was just a Freemason.
a Freemason. And then of course they cast
maybe it was
Heather
Perry
Graham.
Mason.
Could have been Perry Mason. Yeah.
And then they cast Heather Graham as one of the prostitutes. And let me tell you, I've seen dozens of pictures of these women.
None of them are attractive.
Oh, no.
Ooh, no.
No. These were the bottom of the bottom.
So we all know David Warner was actually Jack the Ripper. And it was Malcolm McDowell that chased him, stopped him.
Now, Parrothead has a serious question for you.
Time.
After time.
What about the baker and the candlestick maker?
I mean, they could have been the accomplices, But I love Parrothead's other comment, which is gruesome and atrocious. Do you mean like your live streams? Yes.
That's
Yes.
good.
Yeah. You're not wrong, Parrothead. Not wrong. Not in the slightest.
Yeah.
Wasn't Sir William Gull, is that the guy we're talking about? Is that his name? The royal physician?
Yes, Gull.
Yeah, it was Gull, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That sounds familiar.
Did he invent the bladder?
Yes, the gallbladder.
Invented the wing, the gull wing.
Oh, the gull wing. Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry about
he was into cars.
I'm kind of curious. Have
Ripper
you ever
Street.
watched Ripper Street? That was really good. Starred Jerome Flynn from Game of Thrones. When did that come out? I don't remember that.
know
That's
that
about
one.
the 2015,
2015?
2015, yeah. There was an older series, Jack the Ripper, 1988 with Michael Caine.
Yep.
I think
playing
I might have
Aberline.
seen
That
that
was a
one.
good show. That was a good two-parter. Yeah, it was very good. That went for the William Gull theory as well.
Yeah, I mean, there was like a lot of like things that were done back. I want to say like the 80s or 90s around Jack the Ripper with all the speculation. But yeah, I think that was the one I saw. Was the one that they believe it was the surgeon, the royal surgeon. Who knows, man? I mean,
Yeah, they spent like 3 hours, and they just went through all the evidence they had at the time. That obviously, you were, even at that point, you were talking basically 100 years. So
wasn't there also like an actor that was a suspect who was doing Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde?
I believe there was an actor. I believe they also debunked it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they've had so many people through the years. Like, they supposedly found one guy who wrote a diary that he was the one who did it, and apparently he confessed in a diary. And then they did some data testing, and no, it's not at that time. Sorry, it's too bad, so sad it wasn't you. Again, you get these people that, for some reason,
What notoriety.
yeah, for some reason you want this kind of notoriety. Really, you want a family member, a descendant of yours, to be connected with this, or an ancestor of yours to be connected with this.
Oh, it's a
What kind
living.
of lunatic
15
are
minutes,
you?
15 minutes of fame, man. You'd be surprised
Exactly.
what people are willing to do.
God, I don't understand it. I really don't. Not in this way. Hey, I understand 15 minutes of fame, but 15 minutes of fame from this.
Good night, John.
Good night, John.
Good night, John.
See, John.
It's I mean, if you're not the one doing it, I mean, shit, even people will fucking do that shit for fame. I mean, How many times do these individuals that go out and commit these atrocities basically doing it because they want someone to remember their name?
Yep.
So why
somebody,
wouldn't
they're nuts and somebody told them to? Like the guy John Hinckley shot Ronald Reagan because he thought that.
Oh yeah, but like even like more recently, you
Mark
have like
Chapman
these
and John
individuals
Lennon.
that are desperate for society to notice them, so they decide to go and commit some awful tragedy, so people will fucking know who they are. It's very sad.
Yeah.
So
I just, yeah.
You should just start a YouTube show instead.
yeah,
Your brain's
It's the same thing.
Your brain's broken somewhere, though. That's basically what I'm saying. I mean, I can be a borderline sociopath at times, but I'm not.
Borderline?
Yes,
Yeah, so,
borderline.
oh, come on.
Sean Estep coming in hot with 10 memberships.
It's a
Thank you,
long
sir. Good to
border.
see you, Sean. Hope you're doing well, man.
Long border.
Yes, it's a very fine.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got to go to the post office and pick up his box.
Oh, is it my box that I sent you?
You have your box.
I sent you a package, really, more than a box.
You sent me a package. I got to
Because it
send
would
you
be far
some.
too expensive otherwise.
Yeah, that's right.
Your
It's a
son has
large
joined
box.
us.
Black
Tim's gone to hell.
Dahlia. Am I right? Did anyone make a blacked Dahlia joke? I was
No.
listening earlier.
A black
missed
and
it.
dahlia is a fish in Louisiana.
Well, I meant, yeah,
Black and
That's
Dahlia. That's funny.
well, no, like, like the website Blacked.
Yeah. I just had the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
incredible
Is that-
deja vu.
There's actually a website called Blacked.
Haven't we had this
Have you
conversation
seen the
before?
meme with the 10 black guys behind the one white girl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Know
I've seen that.
meme? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a blacked.com.
The blacked Dahlia. Did they cut the body in half first, though? Or was it
Yeah, that's the question. Thank you. Now we're there. Thank you, everyone.
Well, there's like this one thing I remember.
more for everybody?
Speaking of gruesome murders, apparently, and this takes talent, by the way. There was a guy, and I want to say this is like in the 1950s, that basically killed himself by rolling onto a bandsaw, cutting himself in
Oh,
half.
God. Come
Yeah.
on.
Wow.
Give me a break. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That cuts.
That's an impressive way to kill yourself.
It is, to be
He
fair.
couldn't find a wood chipper to jump into.
Yeah. The thing about that is unlike, contemplating jumping off a bridge or something, once you've committed to that one, there's no going back.
Yeah, and there really isn't.
It's not.
Oh shit, this is a bad idea.
You know what?
I'm
I've
still
changed my
alive.
mind.
Where are my legs?
I've changed my mind.
I take it back, God. Please put my legs back on.
I didn't realize it was going to hurt this much.
It's just like
like the
Tucker and
people
Dale.
that used
And
to
she
jump
just
off the
dove into
Empire
the wood
State
chipper.
Building.
Yeah,
Tucker
I
and
mean,
Dale
that's
is great.
a
Dude,
great
Dale and
movie.
Tucker versus Evil is a fucking hilarious
Yeah.
movie.
There's they made a Korean version of that, the Handsome Guys, which is equally as funny. It's pretty much just a copy, but it's very funny. But the wood chipper is the funniest thing ever.
The
body
handsome
in the-
guys? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Handsome
that's right,
Guys.
okay.
It's
I
actually
bet
pretty
you would
funny.
love that with handsome men instead of Dale and Tucker.
Well, he got a
Uh,
split personality
it's
there, folks.
It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
Korean movies. Well, it is a straight copy, pretty much. But
Yeah,
the two actors they
there
picked
it
for the
is.
roles are great.
Tis but a scratch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Never-
yeah.
Randall
Never
the
turn
Black
your
Horse
back
Guy.
when you're operating a wood chipper is the
Yeah.
moral of that story.
Yeah. There was some pieces of wood I was getting rid of this weekend. It's like, yeah, let's make sure not to fall on the fucking table saw.
I know. Honestly, yeah. I'm the same way when I'm using this, like any sort of tool.
I'm just glad they have like all these fucking guards and shit on it now.
Yeah.
Just use a good old fashioned normal handsaw. That way, if you do make a mistake, it's a lot slower and it'll stop, whereas it only gets halfway through your limbs.
Have you seen the ones with moisture sensors? This isn't really funny, but it's kind of cool. There's like bands or the table saws like moisture sensors, so that it'll stop like as soon as it feels like any moisture
Water.
or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's meant to stop like if your hand touches. it.
Yeah, that if you don't fucking lose your hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's probably gonna get hurt badly anyway, but it stops from continuing. I guess.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying it's like you might lose a finger or two, but you won't lose your
Yeah, I
fucking
was gonna
hand.
say.
Not gonna fucking test that one.
How does this safety work?
Right.
Well, I know that they've. I'm trying to remember what it was. They made like this one. I think it's like a surgical saw that it's like it won't cut like flesh. So it's
How
like
does
it's
it not do that?
I don't know. It's like it's one of those things. Like it's like it's like, am I remembering this right? I don't know.
Idris Elba invented it.
Well,
Maybe.
we've offended Argentum, by the way.
Why did we offend Argentum?
We're not talking about the word.
I don't
moist.
want to hear anyone
So-
on anyone this panel talk about anything moist.
Anyone doesn't know in case anyone doesn't know these movies, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It's a Canadian movie, I think.
It's
Extremely
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
It's extremely
No.
funny.
Argentum, I love cake.
Now it's
and then
not.
Moist and delicious cake.
the Korean version's equally funny. It's called
I bet
Handsome
you-
Guys.
What is chicks
What in the
word moist? Not liking moist.
I've noticed that a lot as well. Maybe it's just us.
Well, because I remember it being made as a joke in Dead Like Me. Have you guys remember that show?
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing is her mom hated the word moist, so she would like write it in the mirror.
That's so funny.
So yeah, I don't know, man.
I'll tell you this. Us guys here on this panel don't have to worry about anything with women getting moist. Let me tell you that.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't have a
exactly.
problem
It's amazing
with
what
the
you can do with a hose
moist
pipe.
itself.
Amazing what a hose pipe can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well. Moist.
Yep.
Oh,
Did you
it's
guys get
Doctor's
a
fault.
chance to finish watching Spider Noir yet?
I haven't finished it. I'll finish it by
I
Thursday.
still have. I haven't had an opportunity to check it out this weekend, but
I'll have done it by
I
Thursday.
watched
watching.
episode 2. I did not think that the whites only, black only entrance thing was that major a deal. I thought it was subtly done.
no. I was saying it was well done. I wasn't saying that it was a bad thing.
Right.
I thought they acknowledged the time period for what it was worth, and that was it. You know, it's like, you know, it didn't beat you over the head with racism or anything like that. It showed you what was happening during the time period. They kind of left it at that. I thought it was really well done.
and I
And I
like
thought that scene, oh, go ahead, talk. Sorry.
the end of it, where it all, you know, I'm not going to spoil it, but the end of it was a real well shit moment.
Yeah.
At the end of episode 2, where he's like, damn it, all you had to do was nothing.
Yeah.
And I think that it really hammers the whole disillusionment of the heroes. Very noir. So I thought that was good.
Yeah.
But you were going to say something, Roland.
Yes, thank you. That is my new identity. Just so you're aware, please don't dead name me. My name is now Roland the Wretched. And anyway, I appreciate that, Talks. No, so I think this show did something really well a lot, and with that scene specifically where he tipped the going through the black entrance, he tipped the guy $1. The guy's
Yeah.
like, "Wow, Mister, $1, thank," like, and actually meant it. And I found cool little things like where Nick was paying for a drink at the one bar, put a coin down, and the bartender looks at him and he puts another, like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, like tipping him, and small things like that. I thought they did a really solid job in this show, which a lot of shows don't take the time to do, and maybe this is mundane and stupid to a lot of people, but I really like what they did was set me up with an idea of currency, sort of what, like, the values of the time, small things like that.
No, I agree.
built
It's
out
well-
on it. Well, and not to spoil, but the currency becomes more, you know, more in play, we'll say, during the story. So I think that's almost training us as an audience to pay a little bit more attention along the way, and sort of, you know, so there's multiple things that I like about
Yeah.
that. But sorry, go ahead.
It's definitely a show that's not made for 2-screen viewing, which is nice. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you actually have to
Right.
watch and pay attention to it, as you should when watching a TV show. or a streaming show in
They
this
don't
case.
beat you over the head with it. Like, there's never a point where they're like, this is how much money is worth nowadays, you know, or they're like something stupid. It really is. You have to notice those moments.
Yeah.
And if you do, yeah, they reward you for it, which fucking finally, Sony/Marvel, thank you for making a show that was worth a fucking shit to watch. I wasn't going to watch until you guys said it was good.
Yeah.
And it was really good. I liked it.
This is Amazon, right?
Yeah, it's Amazon.
Yeah,
I'm
Amazon.
shocked.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
really
I mean,
shocked.
Brahma's seen almost the whole thing, and he says that stuff gets a little worse over time.
Well, he
if I
says that
remember
Nick
correctly.
Cage basically starts acting more like
Becomes Nick
Nick
Cage.
Becomes
Yeah.
Nick
He does. I'll give you that. But there is a reason in story. Maybe it's cope to say that, but I think the reason is explained. Let's just say it's tied to his powers. Let's just say that it is sillier. Excuse my burp. It is sillier, but it's sort of called for with the character.
Are you saying
If
his
that makes
superpower is being Nick Cage? That is his
Yes.
superpower?
Yes.
It's just like
Becomes more Nick Cage.
Seems
Not the
Nick Cage
beast.
to me.
Not the beast.
I was gonna say. I'll say that the power. Well, this is not a spoiler. He's Spider-Man. The power makes him act more animalistic, a little more like a spider. It is very funny and silly in Nick Cage, but it actually will make sense if you give it some time in the story.
Well, I mean, he basically
that's
says
like maybe I'm
where he had to remember what it meant to be human, right, and basically get himself under control.
Yes, they get exactly. So yeah, I think that it's called for, but at the same time, it is Nick Cage acting. You know, whether you like it or not, that's fine.
Yeah. And
Well, and it's kind of like any Will Ferrell movie. You're just waiting for Will Ferrell to become Will Ferrell,
Will Ferrell.
right?
Enough, yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's a few movies where he doesn't do that. I actually liked Eurovision, and thought that was pretty funny until he got naked and ran around, and I'm like, he had to do it, didn't he? I turned to Mrs. Flew, and I'm like, yeah, he had to Will Ferrell it, and.
Yeah.
And fortunately, not Amy Adams. Who was the girl that played in the Sherlock Holmes film? Last name is
Rachel
Adams, I think.
McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. There we go. Was very good in that and kind of pulled it out. But same thing here. I'm kind of waiting for Nick Cage to be Nick Cage. I do like the Spider. I do like the look and feel. I am watching it in color this first time. And I was watching the second episode, and Mrs. Flew goes, did they sparkle his face? And it's just the colorization is really odd in certain places, certain camera angles. But
That's
I thought
because
the
it was
action scenes
supposed
were
to be
very
in
good.
black and white.
Right. Well, I'm going to watch it twice. I thought the action scenes were really well done.
They get better, honestly.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah.
I'll watch
Well,
these one or two a week.
I'm curious to see what anyone thinks. So I've watched some of them black and white
No.
and some in color. Does this make Talks a Spider-Man fan? Definitely not.
No, this is the Spider. If Spider-Man had been this, then maybe.
Fair enough.
But Spider-Man wasn't this. Spider-Man was an annoying child.
Yeah, as a Spider-Man defender, this
The
isn't
problem,
Spider-Man.
Freddy, Spider-Man, Dennis the Menace, annoying children. That's the core of the problem. for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's why I
Yeah,
love
no
him
matter
so much.
what, he'll always be a Will Wheaton fan.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go
Don't
with
accuse
that.
me of that shit.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
put me
just
in that.
fighting words, and that's one of
Yeah.
them.
That's a little too far for me, all right?
That's a little bit. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. That, no.
You can call me gay, you can shove me in that closet, but the moment you call me a Will Wheaton fan,
It's
I,
over.
I wish he was. I wish he was on Cameo. I would
Right,
pay
Talk.
good money to send Tox a freaking. And since I have his, since
would
I have
be
his
pretty
text, I could send it to him. I
Roland
could send
Dahlia.
him-
That's what would happen.
so funny.
That's right.
I was going to say the show doesn't make sense for a lot
I
of
don't
shots.
hate children.
He
I
tolerates
hate
us.
things that are annoying.
Which usually means
children
children.
just happen to be
Children are
one of them.
annoying.
My children were not annoying to me.
Sense talks. Make it make sense.
No, my children were not annoying. My grandchildren are not annoying.
Children should be seen.
And that's
and not
impossible because you're fucking annoying.
Other kids, never underestimate the power of Mrs. Flu's genes to counteract my bad ones.
Okay.
She is
But-
delightful.
Other people's kids are
heard.
annoying.
Epic struggle at the cellular level.
I'm really. I know.
No, it really wasn't an epic struggle at all. My genes just laid over and died. Like, yeah, we're done. This guy, no more. You know?
Nice.
Yeah, exactly, Deadman. Dennis the Menace. That's exactly what he was. I can't stand that.
Now, Dennis the Menace in Britain, the character was far better than the American version. The British version really was a truly evil little shit, not just a
Right.
Annoying child.
Right, yeah, he was a truly evil bastard in the British comics.
Which
It
I
was
don't have a
very
problem
different.
with,
Yeah,
because at least that child's aspiring to something,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
You know, being an evil bastard, that's different. I'm an evil bastard. I'm fine with that. But annoying, it's like those little Chihuahua dogs. Oh, come on.
You mean
You know,
chihuahuas?
They're not evil. They're
You mean
annoying.
chihuahuas?
Chihuahua-like
Yes, they are.
dogs. Yeah.
What a fucking annoying answer, actually, Ian.
I gotta get this Funkmaster Mega Flex. Every time Ian says, "Indeed, take a shot." LOL. Indeed.
Oh, indeed.
He texts me that shit all the time.
Oh,
Right.
the context of the last time I sent that to you was fucking great, though.
Let's see.
As we all reach for our phones to read text messages.
Let me
So
read
I
that text
send
real
you-
quick. It says, "Do you like kissing men?" Indeed. Wow, what a weird answer, dude.
I sent
In
you
fact, and
a
indeed.
GIF on Wednesday of somebody in drag, rainbows and stuff, and I just said it's a great day for you to stop being gay.
I'm glad I didn't get that.
And you respond back and you say, "Why are you gay?" And I send you back an Oscar the Grouch GIF saying, "I'm an absolute delight, you jackass." And you come back with, "Indeed." And then I
Yes.
send you the sock shoe, alternatanus libertatis, resist the sock tyranny.
And it says, "I'm normal, damn it." And I reply back with, "Bless your heart."
You asshole. That is what you reply, because I am from the South. I know what that means.
Yes.
I said that really hurt, because you know that I know that you know what that really means. And then I sent you
How
a
many
bear
people
rolling
know?
over and farting at you, and I said, blowing you a kiss. You come back with, what did you say?
Hang on, I gotta unlock my phone, take a look at it. I reply back with "Indeed."
Indeed. Then on Saturday, let's see, Friday.
No. He says, "Today can," and then basically you do the F emoji thing.
Yeah, the
And I
guy
just-
flipping everybody off.
Yeah, and I just laugh.
And then on Saturday, I send you cup check. You are still, and then a 100% gay emoji.
Yeah, and my response back to you is the fucking vomiting emojis.
Two of them.
It was pretty fucking gay. Yeah, it was the I'm gonna vomit, but and then the actual vomiting emoji.
Well, I
So-
also sent you the GIF with the two guys hugging and kissing.
Well, that's the one that I sent the
That
vomiting
you
emoji
vomit
to.
on.
Yeah.
And yeah, even made me uncomfortable, but hey, good to know most jack dudes. Oh, man. And my pot belly is straight as an arrow. That's it, ladies. All this can be yours.
For $9.99 because he's a man whore.
That's right.
It's
And then I
Pride
sent
Month.
you something nice.
You did. Yeah.
today.
You sent
I
me
did.
a happy first day of work, which I appreciate.
Now, with Roland,
Oh, God. Here we go.
so I'm just going to start here. He is your son, and you turned him into a fleshlight? And then I sent you the aliens emoji. You said, no, you turned him into a fleshlight. I said, I have never touched Freddy, but you are Dr. Frankenfreddy because you brought him to life. And then I sent you the "It's Alive" emoji or a GIF.
God, that's horrible.
Then you go,
By
you
the
won't
way,
find
I'm fully unaware of all this.
and you go, you won't.
It's probably for the best, Freddy.
You send to me, you won't find anything that belongs to me in Freddy, and I respond back, except your penis.
Wow.
That was.
I'm with Argento.
Was that
Weren't we talking about
accept-
horrific murderers like 10 minutes ago?
Is that accept the penis or accept the penis?
Except your penis.
Oh, accept. I thought it was accept.
Not accepting. No, not like
Yeah.
that.
All right. To pray the gay
Oh
away.
God!
Joy Behar announces hiatus from The View. How long will
No,
she be gone?
no, no.
Fuck yes.
Joyless Behar.
Joyless.
You're
Beh-
right.
that's-
Actually,
that's fucking
Talks. You're
accurate.
right. I'm gonna miss her. The clips are legendary.
Anyone watching The View over the next few weeks may notice a familiar face missing from the panel during the May 26th, and I can't believe they actually have a fucking podcast about this episode of the Behind the Table podcast. Controversial co-host Joy Behar, I love the fucking editorialization. I mean, he's not wrong. Announced that she will be taking a 2-week hiatus from the daytime talk show.
It's only 2 weeks.
It's only 2 weeks.
Son of a bitch.
What I love about him using controversial is they would say the same thing about people like us. So this being Park Place, I assume it's, someone cool. That said, like, I love that they're kind of putting it back on them by being like, controversial co-host Joy Behar. It's like, because they would say the same thing about, like, controversial YouTuber Comics Division or whatever.
Yeah,
bullshit,
yeah.
Right? So I fucking love they did that.
Except they wouldn't say controversial pod or YouTuber. They would say retarded moron.
Yeah, exactly.
Retarded YouTuber Comics Division. Behar is stepping away to launch a European tour of my first ex-husband. I'll tell you a lot about Joy Behar. The stage production she wrote. However, the timing of her absence may draw additional attention as The View faces increased public scrutiny and political criticism. Yeah, there's a lot of criticism going around The View because I don't know if we actually got to the article to talk about it the last time, but it has to do with them being labeled as a news show, and the fact that they only have like Democratic candidates on the show and whatnot. Which I guess if it's a news show, there are specific regulations regarding that. I think when it comes to like, not gonna say free access, but if someone's running for office, and they want to be on the show, I think you have to platform them or something like that. I honestly, I don't know.
It's a news show. Yes.
If you're on regular television, because you're basically on there for free. You have to give equal time to all parties, and they don't. I mean,
No, they don't.
I think that Park Place actually went through it from like 2025, and they had like 0 Republicans on the show for the whole year. So, yeah, and it's funny. I wish Whoopi and frickin' Sunny Houston would join her. Honestly, out of all those two,
I wish they'd just fucking cancel the show.
Well, yeah, that would help too. I mean, I heard now that they're like behind Harris Faulkner from Fox. I hear they're getting less ratings than she is now over the same time frame.
Well, I mean, it's like the show is vastly different from what it used to be. Vastly different. And yeah, it's the same problem that we're seeing right now with late night and these shows being partisan. It's like, this is not what people fucking want. Okay. I don't remember if The View initially talked about politics. I think it was just a show for women. And because it had what's her name in it? Shit.
Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters, thank you.
And it went stage left when she left. She was I hate to say it, she was the
Barbara Wawa?
centric voice.
Yeah,
she
Barbara
was the
Wawa.
centric voice.
She was a journalist. She may have been leaning left the majority of her life. She may have been a Kennedy Democrat and all that stuff, but she was a journalist, and she didn't put up with BS from either side.
Right.
Okay, that's what I can say about Barbara Walters. It got worse on The View as she got older because people wore her down, and that's when she got out of it. And that's fine. But this is a news show. They have to give equal time on the network in same time slots and all of that. Trump sued him over that. But they stopped having conservative voices on the show because the only ones that will go on the show are the ones that can verbal joust with them and get enough sound bites for social media to go nuts, making these people look like idiots.
Yeah.
Not that they need a lot of help doing that, but
No, they don't.
yeah. So it's now like nobody that's really on this crazy libtard side of things and all that wants to go on Tim Pool, right? Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to go on any of these conservative shows because they know what's going to happen. I mean, you've got hack jobs out there like Levine and most of the people on Fox are hack jobs. That's what they do. They're just the other side of the CNN liberal coin, CNN coin. They're just the same from that standpoint. So I wish her well. I mean, she's in her 90s, isn't she?
I thought 80s.
80s or something, because she fell once on the show and everybody thought she was going to die from a broken hip, which is a real possibility. So the show's waning in popularity. Sonny's not really doing real well. They really crush any conservative female that they bring on there. So, it is what it is.
They have a
Brian,
conservative, and all that is someone who's less liberal than they are. I know that
I'm gonna
Brian needs to go.
now. I'm good
Yep.
to
Watch
Night,
the show
Brian.
today. It was a good show.
Yes, well, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, but we always have fun over on the channel. So everyone should swing by more often. We like swingers on our channel.
That sounds good.
Anyway, it's
I'm
been
just
wide open.
disturbed by the extra pair of hands on the on that guitar.
Yeah, what the heck is going on
it's the only
there?
way I could learn to play. Well, anyway, leaving the AI generated avatar aside, it's been fun. It was a very interesting show and I enjoyed it immensely. So I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your evenings and I will see you all again soon. I'll be back here Thursday.
See you, Brian.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
We need to kick him. We haven't kicked anybody in a long time. We're going to kick him.
Kick me.
I got it.
All right.
His penis was shaped like a hand and he used it to play guitar.
I was gonna say he's got a date with Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters.
Sisters.
10 sisters.
It's a real cut up.
Sure. Nothing. He said 10 sisters. I was like, yeah, I guess you could go that route, I suppose. Yeah, I first off, I think it's funny that she has a play called My First Ex-Husband. Makes me wonder how many times
That
Joy
she
hit-
wrote.
Yeah, that
I
she
mean,
wrote.
insane. Like, what a sad fucking thing, by the way. With respect, I'm not trying to be rude to people who've gotten divorced, but what a sad thing to be like, let me brag about my first husband because I've been married so much and blah. Like, we get it. Like, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? That's not a thing to brag about, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, the real one is any man who married her after the first one. That is that's when you have no excuse at that point. You're just like,
right.
why did you do that?
Okay, so
mean-
she's been married twice. So I was kind of
That's not even that
suspecting.
much.
I was kind of
Yeah.
expecting more. Holy shit, she's
Damn,
83.
Yeah, yeah. I said
Oh,
80s.
she's Roland's age.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck
Really?
is she still doing on television at this point?
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, guys. Roland is only 81 publicly, just so you all know.
But that works against your narrative that I'm your father, you dumbass.
Well, men produce sperm until they're 80, so I mean, no,
Exactly.
it doesn't.
If only my father could talk to me like that.
Don't remind me.
So apparently, she's been getting a lot of flack for this Trump RX comments that she said. Joy Behar recently faced backlash following an on-air criticism of Trump RX prescription drug initiative. Businessman Mark Cuban has partnered with President Donald Trump on the marketplace, which focuses on discount prescription medications. And I like Mark Cuban. I always liked him, but it's a mistake. And once Trump puts his name on a prescription, we're all going to die. He put his name on the prescriptions. We're all gonna die.
Oh, no. It's poisonous now. It's poisonous.
Oh my God.
His name is literal poison.
Oh, our Argenum says that I'm 35 and my dad is 76. That should be unrealistic.
Argenum, I like you, but don't help.
Cheers, Argenum.
That wouldn't be unrealistic. So there you go. Yeah, so that's that makes me laugh so fucking much right there. That is like
crazy.
Pure unadulterated TDS. Okay, I mean,
yeah.
Say what you will about the man, love him, hate him, whatever, but it's like, fucking Christ, can you over exaggerate much here?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I say she's literally like, his name's gonna make you die. If his name is on the medicine, it's poison. That's crazy to say. Like, yeah, I didn't vote for the guy, but it's not that big a fucking deal. There's just gonna be another one in 4 years.
Well, the funny thing about it, it's like, they could, you know how they love them some euthanasia. And you could have like Trump euthanasia, and they'd be criticizing that. I say he's trying to kill us. Yeah. Oh, you mean this thing that you guys fucking support
in Canada? Yeah, exactly, dude. I haven't thought about that. Wait, comics. That's a great point. If they did the same shit that they supported in Canada, he would be considered like a monster. Yeah. Wow. Honestly, good point, man.
This is great right here. Behar said. She later argued that lower cost medications, the very thing that they fucking argue for, was not what's supporting Trump. Was supporting if Trump was connected to the project in any way.
Yeah, that's the old. If he cured cancer, they would.
Let's tax the rich.
That's crazy.
I'm not going to support taxing the rich if Donald Trump has his name on it. It's like, this is the very thing you're fucking for.
Lower cost medication is not. If Trump is
like, literally. Okay, how do you get a liberal to not support something? Fucking put Trump's name on it.
Yep.
What the fuck, dude?
We're gonna get Trump immigration. It's gonna be the best immigration. We're gonna tear down the wall. No, we need to build a fucking wall right now. Fucking stop the immigration.
Right?
That's what he needs to do.
That is what you're actually right, dude.
Yeah. Opposite day.
Yeah.
We need to have an opposite day. By the way, I love that that park place, they have the Schwarzenegger picture up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They lost their minds. They thought he was going to be an illegal immigrant ally, and he basically totally flipped the script on him. He was illegal immigration bad. He said you need to come here legally. And they just like collectively lost their minds.
Yeah, Sonny Houston was like, "Oh no, you're so mistaken."
Arnold. Yeah, well, you can't come too hard at Arnold, or you'll lose the plot. So they were just like collectively melting down, which was great. Same thing. I think they had Bill Maher on there one. Yeah, Bill Maher, and he didn't agree with. I forget specifically, but he came out against something that they were all onto, and they're just like clutching their pearls. And
well, it's Argentum says, the Trump abortion clinic. Yeah, we could do that.
There you go.
Trump gender affirming care.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good.
Anyway, I think this shit's fucking hilarious. I feel like the show's been kind of like teetering on the edge for a while. I don't know if it's ever going to get canceled. In a lot of ways, it brings me some joy because of how retarded these ladies are. and it's funny. So I kind of hope it stays.
If it was in another time slot, it would probably be dead. But the point of the matter is that, and part of the reason why they say they try to frame it as news is there isn't a lot of news programs during that time slot. So, they can be one or two out of two. But they don't want to be called, they don't want to be a talk show or something like that, because then they run into all the other talk shows and they're going to be near the bottom of the barrel. So this is just Disney trying to prop up a show and make it seem like it's something big. It's the same thing they're going to do I guarantee you, with the Mandalorian and Grogu. They're gonna pull it. They're gonna pull it after this weekend when He-Man kills it, and they don't even get 10 million for the weekend, which I think is a very strong possibility this week coming up. I don't even think they're gonna get $10 million for the whole Friday through Sunday. I think they're gonna pull it like they pulled Snow White, and they're going to throw it on Disney Plus, and then they're going to go, "Oh no, it's not a failure because it was the most watched show on Disney Plus."
Yep.
Fuck.
Good point, man. Yeah.
I think they're going to run that same game because it's going to be embarrassing after this weekend.
Okay, so how many weeks was it? I'm checking Snow White because I don't remember how many weeks it was in. Let's see.
Three or four.
No, it was more than that. It was 11 weeks.
They really ran it that long?
Yeah.
And it only made $200 million?
It made $205 million, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it only barely crossed 200 million in 11 weeks. I thought it was a lot shorter, and I'm surprised they let it be embarrassed for that long like that before they yanked it. I don't know if they're going to have as much tolerance this time around. I think because there's just all sorts of rumors flying right now that they don't really know what to do anymore.
I forgot how bad this movie did. Because so 87 million domestic, 118 international, but I mean, and you just see the fucking bottoms out.
Yeah, it flatlines.
Yeah. Well, the thing that's interesting is that this week to week, Mandalorian did worse by 4%. And then when you get to the Friday to Friday, oh wow, even 77. So again, you're looking at Mandalorian and Grogu performing worse. Granted, I mean, this one had some pretty fucking, poor numbers. I mean, it gets bad when you start seeing I want to, wow. Okay, so during the week, you start seeing $500 to $900 a theater. By the time you get to week 4, dude,
$91,
$91 a theater.
99.
That's fucking okay. Even this, right? Even this is fucking bad. This is not good.
Well, that whole week right there from 31. Look at from 31 to 3 April. That run right there. That is insanely bad. That is a killer. And I guess you could even throw in April 4th, but I guess that's the start of the weekend. That was the Friday.
But still, I mean that
is just
that is not good. I mean, you're looking at under $1,000 per theater. Like when you hit the very beginning, and this is where you kind of want to be. So if we were to go and take a look at, let's take a look at Solo, just because.
I think Solo is a good comparison, though.
Well, it's a good comparison for Mandalorian and Grogu for sure.
Right.
But
exactly my thought. Yeah. Maybe.
But again, it initially hit its projection because this is what the prediction window is, but it fucking bottoms out. It didn't go under like Snow White did, but when you start looking at week 2, okay, that's bad. 600, close to 1,000, and then it's still, that's not good, but it's like fucking A. And I understand that this is during the week, right? Where you're going to have, okay, this is better, but you want to be here and here. And when you're hitting week 2, and granted, it seems like more people don't see movies on Fridays like they used to. For me, Friday night was like the movie night. Get done with school.
Same.
You know, when I was in college, take my girl out on a date, go see a movie, get some food. You know, that's what we did. Friday night was the night you went to the theaters.
Yep.
And same thing with Saturdays. So the fact that looking at it now where these numbers are bad, and I'm kind of curious to see like a movie from the 90s and compare it, just to see how vastly different it is. But the idea of more people going seeing movies on a Friday has always been kind of my experience. Granted, it's anecdotal. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but you know, you get done with work, you wanna go relax, go grab your girl, go get some food, go see a movie. That's typically what you would do.
I used to go to a movie every week. My grandparents throughout their whole life, with their whole thing, like what big to kind of your point, they would go on a movie night every single Friday. Every Friday. My grandmother would have one Coke. You know, that was like the big thing, right? She's like, you know, she'd get a Coke, they'd get like a small popcorn to share. And like they'd been doing it since a movie was like 5 cents. They would talk about like, you know, a movie used to be literally a nickel. And so it is fascinating because even when I grew up, there was like every Friday or Saturday, I would go see one movie because there was at least one thing out that week to see. Now it's not that. I think it's been amazing recently with things like Obsession in Backrooms and you know actual projects worth a shit to go see. But I think that's such a good point you make that we kind of forget is like I don't even think it was COVID. Some people think it was like that time that like that shut it down. Therefore, now, dude, if
COVID, I would say broke the habit, but
it broke the habit.
It was
could have been brought back.
You know, like the 2010s is when things really started to get bad. I mean, things have been kind of decreasing for a while, but like, I mean, I used to go to movies on the regular, and now I don't go as much willingly, mainly because there's not as much stuff I want to see anymore.
Right.
But for me, and again, this is my personal experience. I always felt that, you know, Fridays was the movie night because Saturday you're doing something else. You're partying or, you know, in my case, Saturdays have always been tabletop night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Topless table night? What?
No talks. Tabletop RPG.
Listen, I want credit for something.
Okay. You are the gayest man on this panel. There you go.
So my dear said I can't have a credit for anything.
That's not true.
So Freddie was saying that his grandmother,
I'm definitely the gayest.
back in his grandmother's time, movies were a nickel. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to say, but did not. Haha, so was your grandma.
And? What's your point?
I respect grandmas.
She's a working lady.
That's right.
I believe it. No,
you can have her for a movie and a Coke. Little burger and a
yeah. She was at least worth. She was at least worth the price of a ticket and popcorn.
That's right.
Wow.
She was a dime hooker,
So
Grandma.
7 cents. So 7
That's right.
cents. Okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing
Grandma
up
was
in
2
high
bits.
school, we used to have like Friday midnight movies.
Yeah,
And there were old things like they used to play Pink Floyd The Wall. They would play Rocky Horror Picture Show.
We do Rocky Horror Picture Show, yeah.
And
that's a good one.
You just show up there like half blitzed or something like that, and then do
because one is their child.
I was gonna say, inquiring minds want to know.
There's only one
origin story.
Arturo, there's only one. Trust me.
Trust me. There's 2 of us. Can you read that?
There's not.
You read that though. So
believe me.
It's just You know how like you have the same last name as your parents? It's just sort of the same thing. It's a different. It's similar to our last name. So our last name is
Oh my God, that was
actually
funny. You know how-
Swedish. It's the Wretched, but we just call it the Wretched, so it's easier to pronounce. I appreciate
that was
your
fucking
question.
hilarious. You know how like kids have the last name of their parents? It's kind of the same thing.
Same thing. Same idea.
It's the exact same thing as that. Yes. It's Roland, the alleged wretched. There we go. That's right.
Yeah, it's not
Until
alleged.
anyone gets the balls up to go milk Roland again, we're not going to be able to do the DNA test to find out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, true.
You don't need to. That's just
What?
no.
No DNA test. I don't know what to say.
I don't need
You
to do
won't
what?
take one. You can
Possible. that we're
freaking lick a Q-tip and send it in the mail.
All right. Well, while we're still
That's how
live,
Roland was,
That's how I was born.
was born. Little test tube kid. You licked a Q-tip, you sent
sit on
it
a
in.
Q-tip.
That's right.
All right.
Why?
Let's go take this down while we all laugh.
Why
Anyway,
do you-
Toxic Manfully for $100 says, "I said Pong."
Yes.
Why, Tox? Why are you
Please, dude.
doing that?
12 hours of Pong. That'd be so fun.
Sawtooth Raptor sent an email. I got your stuff queued up, man. We'll show it tonight. And Mod Eric says Anthony Quinn had his last child when he was
Don't
86.
help, Eric. Why?
Tony Randall had a child at 87. No, 88.
Live long and prosper, I suppose.
Yeah, you know what?
He was the odd couple.
I know who he
Okay,
was.
I didn't, so I appreciate the clarification.
Roland, the alleged wretched. That's a shirt I should make.
We have Roland the Wretched and Roland the illegitimate wretched.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
that's a good
No,
one, the
no,
illegitimate
that's
Wretched.
still no.
Badass.
The imposter.
He's like, yeah, that
Wretched.
sounds wait.
No,
Clip it.
He said
Clip
No,
it.
it's not right.
Mark
God,
that
stop
down.
it.
He said yes.
The imposter.
It's not the only time Freddie's landed a guy to say yes.
Oh
Okay.
my God, Robbie.
My grandmother taught me well, Talks. I'm sorry. I don't know what
That's
Robbie.
what you did.
Honestly, I am a junior.
We're 3-bit.
Whoa.
So-
Okay, here we go. My grandmother's sister was nicknamed 2-Bit Lottie.
Wait, are we related?
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, poor
Wait, hold
Tina.
on. That's my cousin Tina.
That's right.
Wow.
You're talking about my grandma Lottie?
2-bit Lottie.
Don't
Look
you
at
remember the
what's
song?
happening in the
Madonna
chat.
sang that song, 2 Bits for my cousin Lottie, right? Wasn't it?
That is. Holy shit, yeah. No, like unironically, that is what that is, isn't it? That's crazy.
Oh, it's 2 Bits for my cousin Lottie Tina. That's it.
Did I miss your super chat?
Rolling the ratchet. Yes, you missed a bunch of them.
All right. Yeah.
Sorry, Dead.
I thought I. Oh, dude. Yeah, I did. My apologies, sir. My apologies.
If only your
The
producer
Dead
had written
Man
it
for
in the chat.
$4.99 says, people
I did.
say they don't like the Dead, but I guarantee there's a song you've heard by them that you like. You just didn't realize it was them.
I love the Grateful Dead.
No,
I
he's
Will
right.
Survive was a good song until they played it for the 1 billionth time. Then, done with it.
Remember, the Dead Man is a fan of the Grateful Dead.
I wonder why. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
will solve Black Dahlia murder before they solve
Was that just me, or could I not hear? I couldn't.
Ian K went down and muffled himself. Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you-
We
do you
couldn't hear.
not
your
hear?
comments.
Did you
Now
not hear
we
him?
do.
It sounded like
The-
you
the
had a dick
applause
in your
made it
mouth,
weird.
honestly.
Oh, okay.
You
Honestly, yeah, I couldn't hear you. What did you say though?
he just read the super chat.
Oh, okay.
I'll reread it since it was muffled. He said for $4.99, LAPD will solve the Black Dahlia murder before they solve Tupac's murder.
True.
And I laughed
mean,
because it's
we
funny.
know. Yeah, but we also, I think we know with Tupac.
All right.
That's the Black
Folks.
Rappa murder, not the Black Dahlia
Yeah.
murder.
Yep. Black Rappa.
Okay, all right.
I'm fading, so we're gonna do some super chats and stuff. Well, not
Faded,
super chats,
bro.
but memes and
Do that. We'll do
ships.
some memes and sheets.
Ships. That's actually kind of a neat
Cool.
design. That is
Yeah, that is cool.
pretty fucking cool, man. That looks
This
even
looks
cooler
really
from the front.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was kind of thinking this kind of gave me Mass Effect vibes to a certain degree with the way those nacelles were.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest Mass Effect fan, but I see what you mean. I played 3. I like 3 a lot.
All right. This is from Robbie from last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one guy's really cute. I wonder if he's by. Yeah. There's Brahma right there.
It's John Tellerico.
There's Brahma.
Yeah. It's
He's
There's
dancing with
Mad.
Mad Mardigan.
Dancing with Mad.
There's 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's Nick.
I am glad I am not there.
You too.
Weren't invited.
Yeah, I can't play the. Yeah, I don't want to get a
That's
strike.
fucking retarded.
Oh my!
But it's rolling as
God.
He-Man.
It's Thomas He-Man, I think.
Is it Tom?
Yeah, I don't think that's me.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was rolling. Okay.
No, it's not
Obviously
me.
not, because Roland would be waxed. This is not waxed. Carry the King Lawler. There you go.
There you go.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Do humans eat more bananas than monkeys? Yes. Most grocery stores don't even sell monkeys. Yes.
Huh? Yep.
Very true.
That is right. That is correct.
Ah.
Oh dear, no. Oh no.
None
You know
of
it's
this.
going to happen. It's
None
happening.
of that.
No.
No.
Never.
Nah, whatever. Welcome to Real. Welcome to Fresh. Welcome to Wendy's Beaver. There we go.
Beaver, Utah.
Meanwhile,
no.
Beaver, Utah.
Yeah.
They're all blondes there. There are no beaver. Oh, okay. If women are always right, how do lesbians settle arguments?
With their fists.
With their fist, damn it. you
That's
guys.
true.
I was gonna say with violence.
Scissoring.
Two black eyes means the same. Me watching the meth head across the street fight off shadow people with a Nerf gun and a dildo.
Wait, is that my neighbor? That's
Could
my neighbor's
be.
cat.
That's your neighbor's cat.
I live right across the street from that. I mean, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Probably you. You just don't remember because you were on meth.
That's
Could
crazy.
be.
I don't own a fucking Nerf gun. Don't you ever dare accuse me of something like that again.
He doesn't
all
have
right?
a gun.
I would not have a Nerf gun within hand's reach. Crazy.
He's responsible. I'm not sure what else needs to be said here. Dick Bliss Park, 36 years of dedicated service. From 1933 to 1969.
Damn.
Dick Bliss. Oh, look at
Oh
this.
fuck!
Star Wars: A New Gay Hope. It's the robot.
Robot. Yeah.
You know it. You know the words, Robbie. Fuck you.
I don't think that's the own. I think it's an offer.
Oh,
No.
yeah. I think it is.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
is- no.
We'll have
I'll have
another
your children,
Roland.
Robbie. Hey, it's new Spock's on the block.
That's pretty good.
Jeez.
I like that.
I see that. I didn't actually fucking read it. That's hilarious.
It just looks so funny.
I was just like, what the fuck is this? Okay, now that makes more sense. That's
That's
pretty funny.
And they even got the shirt that he's wearing with a Spock on it. That's good.
Yeah, that is funny.
Burn these
look at, like,
memes.
the other guy's like little stars on his shirt. Yeah.
The girl I like versus the girl that likes me. I think that women think the same way.
Is
Probably.
that-
Oh, me too.
Woman?
The word of the day is fucktacular. When someone is so badly done, when something is so badly done, so unnecessarily messy and so confidently wrong that it becomes impressive. Not good impressive, more like, wow, you really fucked this up with commitment. A full fucktacular performance. That is
And
our
thus I was
shows.
That would be this stream.
Pretty
I
much.
believe I am the definition of fucktacular. That's the entire
You are.
story of my birth.
Thank you, Argentum, because it's true. Hi, everyone. Like the stream or you're gay.
100%.
Or like the stream or you're straight. Happy Pride Month. There you go.
The one action figure I really wanted as a kid, my parents never got it for me.
The three-booped alien.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got here. Have some fun in your life. Call in sick to a place you don't even work at.
That's a pretty good bit.
No mercy. Meep the leg.
All right. Yeah.
Or Beaker.
You spend how much? It was an emergency. They were discounting the range.
Wow.
What is it?
Discounting the range of toys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Somebody
That's
went
what
a
they call
little
it.
overboard.
So this says that it's for a dog for animal use only. Drug may impair ability to operate a vehicle, vessel, or machine. Use care. Okay.
Yeah, someone explained that one to me.
Dog only. Hey, my cat just threw a ball at me.
Oh, discontinue.
Yes.
Discontinue. Okay.
Listen, my children, I don't have time. J.R.R. Tolkien and Hitler fought against one another in the Battle of Somme during World War I. Are you trying to say that they're... I don't get it.
It's fudge.
People call Tolkien Hitler?
Well, they're trying to say that
He is against Hitler.
he's a fascist.
I've called him Hitler.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there was this whole woke
basically
shit,
people
like,
said that
it's
fans of
counter
Lord of the
to
Rings are
that.
fascist.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the counter to Hitler or Tolkien being a fascist.
Get it. So the chocolate
clever meme, but it's not
monkey
in
melting in the milk to make chocolate. Not chocolate is... Okay, or just nothing. Make bikini armor great again. Yes. Yes.
True.
It's because that was plus 10 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense to me. I ain't getting on no transporter with that crazy fool. Yeah, I wasn't the only one thinking that. That's it.
Holy shit! Was that the same actor that played Barkley?
Yep, Barkley,
Yeah.
Howling Mad Murdoch, same guy.
I didn't realize that was the same actor. Holy shit!
I
I
never
just
caught that,
fucking
actually.
see that. That's
Yeah.
wow. I'm retarded.
Me too.
That's all right.
For other
When
reasons.
you stayed homesick from school in the 80s and found an unmarked VHS tape in your parents' closet.
Oh
You know-
my god!
You know the funny thing? It's like, okay, if you were to
Who did
remove
that?
Roland's face, that was Parrot Head. Okay, that was basically me as
Yes.
a teenager drinking Jolt Cola surrounded by my fucking Transformers, dude. That was me.
Mhm. And look, two gay
Wow.
dudes.
I
Oh,
just
sorry.
don't know what, why.
Well,
Just
Why
get
does
it off
Roland
the
look the
screen.
same in that picture as he does in the one I have of him?
Well, you know, because he's
He just has
practically
that
immortal.
whole face.
so
I think that's
That's
I think that's Brahma.
that's
isn't it?
Brahma.
Yeah, that's
Was
And
Brahma.
I'm not
cut
sure
off.
about
I
the
think
chick
that
in the
was
car,
Brian.
though. I
think
don't know
that
what the
was
lore
like
from
here.
last night was.
Is that She-Hulk?
I
could be.
don't know.
I like the fact that the car's wrapped around him here.
No, that
Or
This is cute.
Gamora.
Gamora. Yeah, it could be Gamora.
Look, Dick's Files.
That's cute, Belle. That's cute. Indeed. Dun dun.
Yeah, I know. It's so unsatisfying that I cut that off, isn't it?
This
And
one
look,
was
it's
funny.
the all-new Dodge Ram Protester Edition. I like that.
Yes.
Someone-
cow
for all
catcher.
the
Someone's gonna
times
watch
I
this and be
got
like,
banned
"You
for saying
endorse them
somebody
running
get
over
run over."
protesters."
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
for all
I
the
do.
times I got
If you're
people
running around in the
banned.
street, yeah, I want to be clear. I endorse it if you're running around in the fucking street. Stay out of the street, dumbass.
Meet exactly 11:59 p.m. on May 31st. Release the gays.
Yes.
I'm here. They let me out of the closet today, everyone.
Nothing
Have you
says
noticed there's a
11.
lot less fucking pride shit on
Oh,
Twitter?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't chinked LinkedIn, but I'm pretty sure there's like no fucking Pride logos this year.
I went to Walmart
LinkedIn.
today, by the way. Nothing at Walmart. Like that's that was a thing for the last few years for sure.
The one, honestly, and this is what set Argentum off too, is like I just remember back in 2023. It's like why the fuck is there a Pride like display in PetSmart?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
For your gay pets.
Yeah.
That's sarcasm.
That's
yeah. It's like
no, your pets are gay.
That's like fucking was peak saturation was 2023 when because I order cat food from PetSmart and I start getting the emails from Pride merch from PetSmart. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why are you doing this? There's no fucking need to. Is so retarded. That has nothing to do with Pride, has nothing to do with gay people. Yeah, sure, gay people buy pets and own pets, but it's like that has nothing to do with it. It's like fuck off.
Well,
I
okay,
agree.
let's.
It's performative. They're pretending like they.
The whole reason for Pride Month is to sell shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's all it is. To sell stuff, to do things,
and
to make
to
money
promote
for
degeneracy for a month.
We've been degenerates for a long time.
Well, no, I mean, to a degree, I'm fine with that. But it's like there's no. It's like I have a problem with the public displays of degeneracy that we see during Pride. That's the shit.
Public displays of affection. Yeah, I'm not a big.
It's not even public displays of affection. No, this is like legit public displays of degeneracy.
Yeah,
it's like
you mean like guys being naked while at the. Yeah. That's
it's like I don't care what you do in your own fucking home. That's fine. But it's like when you start putting it on the street to where kids can see it, and
that's a problem.
That's the fucking problem. And
you're gonna sit there and flip your dick around, do it in Roland's backyard.
Yeah, I just remember there's like this dude jumping around like fucking Bugs Bunny wearing a mask, naked in front of kids, and it's like, how is this acceptable? Why is this okay for society?
Right.
It's not.
Well,
it's not.
That's a good way to put it. Is like to kind of back you up on that, comics, because like most normal gay people, I have a lot of gay friends. Most of them are not like it's Pride Month. Let's freak out about it. It's right. It's yeah, I know, right? But it's really like the Pride Month is used. It seems to be co-opted for businesses, exclusively businesses, or the degenerate side. And by the way, there's a degenerate side of any type of sexuality. Let's be clear. We're not saying that it's a problem, but the issue is, like you said, it's like these parades. There are filmed examples, where it's pretty common. And I've lived in the North. I lived in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. There are definitely naked men at Pride parades where kids.
I don't want fucking straight people doing this shit either. It's like
no, you don't do any of it, and you don't do it in front of kids.
Yeah.
What is wrong with the parents?
Unless they're lesbians,
like that.
Yeah, but they can just they can just invite you over for that, Talks.
You're allowed.
Sup, Buddha?
Sup, man?
Well, and then all that shit that was happening at the White House during
Randall with me.
Oh yeah,
when at Biden's.
People are getting fucking pissed off because Trump was having WWE on the White House, front lawn. It's like, dude, you fucking had that, trans women with their tits out. It's like, fuck off, dude.
Can you pull up Randall's next comment right there real fast?
Freddie has friends?
Freddie's friends, yes. They're all gay.
And he said, my friends.
Yo, TZ, how you doing?
It's Roland. Excuse me. Not Roland.
Roland, yeah.
Roland.
Sandy Monkey's correct. The whole reason for Pride Month is to sell moist stuff.
He's got to get our going.
All right, so Arjun says she's 35. So this was like roughly 15 years ago. But she says that my homeschool group went on a field trip to Pride Parade when I was a teenager. I was not allowed to go. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Your homeschool group? The whole point of the homeschool group is to stop this kind of shit from happening to your kids. That's just crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy. And great job on your parents homeschooling you. or gender.
Yeah, why would you bring kids to anything? That's the thing is like that. So there's a place in Philadelphia called the Gayborhood. This is not me like being funny. This
No,
is
we have an area like that in San Antonio too.
okay, so that's maybe common for big cities, we'll say. So yeah, like let's just say that's a thing in other big cities where it's like this, it's a pretty big block. But like I said, like during and I'll totally admit to going and partying over there because that's how guys will give you free drinks. Guys will hit on you if you're decently looking enough. So I'm not even gonna lie, I would go hang out there and I had friends.
Boy, I am again keeping my mouth shut.
Call me whatever you want. I'll take a free drink.
You're getting really. You should stop while you're behind.
I don't care.
Robbie's gonna basically do a
understand
meme of you dancing with glow sticks at a game.
All I'm going to say is you've never proven you were Roland's kid more than with that statement.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Talks. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Screw you,
I
Tox.
appreciate you. I appreciate
No.
you so much.
For the last time. No.
Fuck off and die.
So I was just gonna like end that with what they will do though is like there's real parades where you know people obviously keep their kids away from there, but yeah, like that like area, the police even kind of allow that shit. Like they'll do naked bike races there as well. Weirdly, like they allow for.
They do that in Portland.
Shit. Okay,
They have the annual naked bike ride, and
yeah, in public, I don't get it.
Yeah, but those just used to be hippies.
Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, now now they do that in the neighborhood. They'll just let people do that. I don't know. I just think that's a lot.
It's overt.
Yeah. There's shit that's weird because like a couple of years ago, one of my neighbors was crazy, like legitimate fucking had problems in the head. And I was out at the ranch this weekend, that one weekend, but apparently he went out of the house buck naked, yelling at the neighborhood kids. They called the cops. The cops were like, yeah, we can't do anything unless he's sexually gratifying himself. It's like, what the fuck? I thought there was a thing called indecent exposure. I thought that was a law.
I'm sure that's a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. At least
it's like now you can't arrest a guy for walking around fucking naked. It's
you
like
can't have your dangly bits hanging out in public.
So nothing says. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Nothing says loving like something warm from the oven. Pillsbury Funerals and Cremation Services. So there it is. Dignity Memorial. Pillsbury.
That's
crazy
fucking
that
funny.
It makes me hungry before I read the rest.
And there's a white guy that stands up there next to the casket going,
I'm not gonna lie, cremation in this regard sounds like the white, like stuff you put on like the cinnamon rolls, whatever it's called.
Icing.
Call him meanie, call him nicey, call him hungry, call him drunky, call him worky, call him nakey. Yeah.
It's classic, dude.
Very well done.
Man, master of the pop universe. There we go. That's well done.
That is well done.
Why do men love Star Trek? It's bros flying around in a leather recliner with a 145-inch big screen TV in a man cave. Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
Execute Order 67. 676767. We should probably change the name. Agreed. Oh, look, they're all dead. Oh, that's nice.
Dead kids is so good, yeah.
Do we finally know what the 6'7" thing means?
Oh, I can tell you. There's just an answer. It's a rapper in a song. 6'7" is the height of. Is it Kevin Durant? It's a basketball player.
Oh,
so
okay.
6'7" comes from a rap song. It's the height of a basketball player, and a rapper just in a line did something 6'7", blah blah blah, and then that just became a meme online. So
can you use it in a sentence, please?
It's interesting. Okay, like how to use the meme. So it's like if you tell me something, I go 6'7", 6'7", 6'7".
Okay.
You'd say something and that's a response basically.
When hashtags go bad, hashtag Susan Anal Bum Party. I mean, a Susan Anal album party. There we go. That's good.
That's
Oh.
She already had such a hard time.
Toxic Man Flu say never pay full price if Ladyboy isn't fully Oh no. No. no.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
no.
Yes, I love that one. That is awesome and true.
I think that's it. Let me see if I got anything up here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Roland as Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka. Yeah.
Is that Robbie again?
Yes.
God.
You got robbed by Robbie of your
Bro,
dignity.
you get so worried about all of this shit. Just get ready
You've been
for so much more now that you're on
in
screen.
the ass.
Yeah.
I guess that isn't the worst thing he's done to me. Oh, by the way,
Oh, really? Why don't you tell us what some of the worst things Robbie's done to you are?
I meant
Yes,
Hmm.
please,
Has
remind
he
Robbie
parted your
some of the worst
cheeks?
things.
I meant
Tell him what
memes,
bothers
you
you.
ass.
Has he made your mangina moist?
No.
Robbie, take notes.
Hey, let me grab something real quick that you guys.
Oh, hey, turn your camera off for that shit.
Oh,
This is from one of our favorite people. So,
Okay.
Me?
let me see if.
Were you like looking for it looking for it or something?
it's
Dead
like
air.
a
Dead
Hitler
air.
painting.
Dead air. Dead
Hang
air.
on.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
All right,
Roland's
so I will say
retarded.
something during the
Yeah,
dead air.
Roland is
Release
retarded.
McCracken, Release McCracken called me Freddie earlier, and I just want to be clear. Please don't dead name me in the chat, guys. That's kind of serious.
That's
My
very
name is
bad.
Roland, the Wretched. I would really appreciate.
Roland, the alleged wretched.
All right.
That's what
Okay.
I'm calling you.
I just wanted to, please, Roland, if you're ready. But I just
Hopefully, Roland has.
Are you going to try and share it, or
I
what,
think
what are you
Roland
doing?
is frozen.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know what to do.
You should be able to hit the share screen button.
There we go.
At the end of a live stream
I think
one
I-
time,
I
the
think-
last time, and couldn't find
think
it
this
for
is-
like 10 minutes. Was this behind the scenes? I think he did it behind the scenes.
Oh my
It went
God.
so long.
All right, you got to play the audio, or it's.
Oh, God.
You didn't share the audio. Yeah,
I didn't do audio.
you didn't. We can't hear him.
We're just
You
looking at
need to share the audio when you share it.
Oh, I need to share the audio too.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. All right, let me go back. Damn it.
Try it again, buddy.
Go back.
Try it again.
Name it all.
That slider.
Our agenda's like boomers.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I just can't.
All right,
is the case.
why don't I? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's try this.
Look
one
down,
more
Grandpa.
time.
It's in a very special place. Okay, hang on.
Get bummed every
Right.
month
Start it over.
on you. What I do, Roland, I take your $200, I go down to Brighton and I get bummed every month on you. That's what I do with your $200.
Wow, so angry.
You know
I
Roland
go
is
I go
bothering
on there
you.
one. Az has kind of disappointed me. He's not screwing up like he used to. I mean, I used to be able to, like, every week I used to be able to bag on him. So now I just do it once a month, and I send him like one chat a month. And basically what I said was, this is for your Vegas 2027 fund, not for your night that ends in Y in Brighton fund. And that was his response to that was. And that was his response. And
Fucking love Az.
You're damn right. I clipped that damn thing immediately. I was like, "Whoop," and that was like the first short I ever did. I actually posted that on YouTube. That's my first short for my channel. And
Yeah, I feel like I had seen that, or you had mentioned it or something. But I thought,
yeah,
it was
it's on there, and they are right. It's funny. You had all those women on there, and it still had more testosterone than the regular cast does. So.
Well, the funny thing about it is, as backstage, because we usually jump on like 15 minutes before the show just to hang out and talk a bit. Az is like, we're going to start on time. We're all like, all right. We're going to throw everyone for a loop and start on time. And then we start, the whole joke was, well, we know who the problem is.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
The average hot dog machine will have 547,500 wieners in it and catch 4,277 gallons of juice in its trap during its lifetime. Just like
your mom.
And my
Oh
grandmother.
my! Wow.
That's funny.
But that is woof. Oh.
Yep. All right. I'm fading fast, so we are gonna start outros with Freddie.
Oh, hello there. It always does scare me when my face comes up on here.
No,
yeah,
you are
it's
not
not
alone.
alone. It's not just you.
Yeah. It's
Me
because I'm
too.
so fucking ugly. By the way, I'm Roland's son.
And that explains that.
Yep, that's why I'm.
You know
so
what? The side by
fucking
side, I
ugly.
see the family resemblance.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is like,
Stop,
we're two of the
Ian.
ugliest guys I've ever seen. All right. Anyway, my friends, I actually make videos again. Come check me out. I do stream under my dead name, Freddie Colton. Still, I'm really getting up the bravery to go under Roland the Wretched in
I
front of
swear
the
to
whole
God,
world.
dude, if you
So I
do that,
appreciate you all giving me a space to be who I am. I appreciate everyone. Argentum, thank you for the nice comments earlier. Robbie had a funny comment calling me a man-child, and that was a funny comment that I thought was good roast on me. Come check out my content. That's it. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, sir.
all right, yep. Come check out my videos. The last couple of ones, I'm convinced that, Star Trek or Star Wars has not quite reached apathy yet. If my last couple of videos are any example, there's a lot of people that are still angry at Star Wars. And actually, God, talks that damn ticker every fucking time. Anyway,
finally
it
noticed
also
it.
looks like I may be getting a permanent gig on Sundays with Unfiltered Outlaws. We're still working out some of the details, so I would be on there at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific every Sunday. I don't know why they want me, but for some
They
reason
don't
they
either.
do.
Was
Yeah,
my
that
mic
would
on?
be the general. Yeah, that would be the general consensus. But again, Ian, thank you, and I guess we'll have to tally up to see if you made it tonight or if you're going to be 003.5.
Oh no, I'm 65 away, so yeah, it's 003.5.
Yeah, victory.
Provided that nothing changes in the next 5 seconds as Tox gives his outro.
Now, Tox is going to give a half an hour outro to try and save you. He's not going to say anything.
He's like, huh?
Someone
What?
spend money
I
to
wasn't
make
fucking
Roland
paying attention to
angry.
this show.
I ain't saying anything. I don't know
I was
what's
too
going
busy
on.
pulling my dick.
Maybe. You don't need to be talking about like that's real shit. Don't do that. So
That's what he was doing. Well, damn. Yeah, that officially pushes it over to 401. So thank you, Tox, for saving me.
Does that mean it's Pong?
it's Pong.
It's Pong.
It's
He's
Pong,
never going to
baby.
play.
All right, just for you, Tox, I will play 5 minutes of Pong.
Thank
for
you.
the next stream.
And you know what's going to be great? You play it at the beginning. I won't show up.
Check your DMs for pick. Okay.
Who's?
Oh, there you go. Now you're $2 and a penny over. Yeah, I don't have anything going on. Ian isn't making any videos. He's got a real job. And whatever. It's okay.
It's
Nothing
okay.
for me to do. Just be on the show with a gay man and his gay son. Who'd have thought that gene would have passed through? So, go see Brian's. Brian's got
That's
some good
not
stuff.
how that works.
Is that
That's
is that
not-
your
no.
is that Freddie's mother, Tina Turner?
Yes, that's what Bell sent.
That's why I've got
That
such a
still doesn't look
beautiful
like me, Bell.
voice.
Oh, look.
It
and
doesn't
how
have
we
to
rounded it
exactly
out.
look like you.
A thumb-
But that's
a
fine.
thumbs up. Yes, it does.
Rolling on the wretched.
I don't
By the way,
care
I
what
won't
kind of AI
spend
power
any-
they build, they're never going to be able to create anything that can come up with an image that would recreate the ugliness that is you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, look. Now Parrot Heads put us over. Parrot Head for $1.99 to even things out.
Yep.
A thumbs up.
That's right. Thumbs
And
up,
Southern
Roland's
Belle, yeah,
butt.
there you go.
I think maybe you should do some credits. We should go.
Yes. We'll do some credits so we can go
We'll do
because
some credits.
I am dead tired, guys. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support as always, folks. And yeah, we will see you Thursday. Hopefully, I'll have an opportunity to see He-Man after work because I'm kind of interested in seeing how that turns out. So
Yeah, I'm debating
Oh, it's
going
coming out
to.
this week, yeah.
hopefully, it won't suck.
Yeah.
Go to the
That's
peep
what I'm
show.
afraid of. It'll suck.
Yep.
It will suck.
It's Bubbles.
Fucking hate you, Talks.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles.
That was damn funny. You look so
Admittedly.
happy.
One of the best bits on the show was the entire Bubbles night. That was a crazy
No,
night.
it was pretty funny.
Fuckity bye.
Fuckity bye.
Night, Tina.
Night,
Sorry
Tina.
about your 2-bit aunt, Grandma.
Take care.
You know, I'm glad to have found out we're cousins.
Keely, what show were you watching?
Apparently not this one.
What were you watching?
See you, Sabretooth. Have a good night.
Oh, wow. It
Night,
makes the
Saber
comments
Tooth.
work after you read them. That's crazy.
Yes, that is a new feature.
I noticed.
Oh yeah,
that,
the graze them out.
Never seen it.
Yeah, if you highlight them.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Cool. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh shit. Sorry, I just realized that I missed 2 super chats. Let me get them real quick.
Yeah, I think we missed Southern Belle. right?
WG for $10 says British police would have hard cuffed Black Dahlia's corpse for being racist.
Yes.
Also, Eric for $1 says, did you see Ebola is making a comeback?
Yeah.
When are people going to stop having sex with monkeys? I thought
Never.
that was monkeypox.
No, it was Ebola too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 in Georgia, I think. That's where they had the outbreak. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't think
Probably.
I'm gonna go there.
Define sex with monkey.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going there. Because it's in Georgia. You get it.
I'm in South Carolina,
yep,
by the way.
yep.
The state touching it, so you know, we do it like that. All I'm saying is, like, you know, who else am I supposed to hook up with?
Why does Belle have a file photo of me? Why, Belle?
From the mugshot.
It's not a very good one.
Apparently, sodomy is still illegal in California.
Now, Belle says it's sex with cows. I wouldn't know. There's everyone.
Yes.
We're backstage hiding.
You missed the show.
I'm right here, Keto. Help me, please.
Yes, you did.
Please, wait, no, Talks. I'm so sorry. No, wait, no, I wasn't saying. Oh my God. Whoosh, whoosh.
Eating bushmeat. Are we sure? Sanding that is a great way to end the show. Yes, it is. That is perfect. That sums up this show in a sentence. Oh, God.
All right, going to bed. Good night, folks.
Night.